because na bit me adwuma when you adwuma nwumra ma na ha because ahomachi bit me adwuma.
A few moments later.
Let me assure you that it is not the idea of government to take public money and invest in something called 24-hour economy. No. So if you are waiting for us to bring you a document in Parliament saying we are taking so much money to invest in 24-hour economy, you won't see it.
24-hour economy. Yes, say ya. John Mahama ni ndis ya dream hu ya kwa actually. Na yebema passport officer ya adwuma 24/7, no break. Yebema DVL ya adwuma 24/7, the same for post. Enti ya titi be kwa adwuma no pa no watwe 8 hours ebebo no 9 enwumre no wapon. Na Captain Smart akọ no 9 akọ si 12 a.m. 8 hours. Captain Smart airport na some million people. 12 a.m. ABC anopa 8 a.m. Enti se we ya adwuma anopa ma ne ha because na bit me adwuma. We ya adwuma nwumra ma ne ha because ahomachi bit me adwuma.
A few moments later.
Let me assure you that it is not the idea of government to take public money and invest in something called 24-hour economy. No. So if you are waiting for us to bring you a document in Parliament saying we are taking so much money to invest in 24-hour economy, you won't see it.
24-hour economy.
All right, therefore, good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Baby, I will show me free beer. My mama kwabas from Kong at the bar and the special edition of Political Zone. So, Mestre say, so I join here. Baby, I will show you free beer. And need you, share page na my na etumi akonenim. Mestre, more YouTube. Any Facebook no someone their comment here na say someone tro bibia ye hu semo wa ha na yetumi acknowledge mo wa ntino ugina ha na memo wudin a enya me na ma sheda se memo wudin na emo minim se wo hwe enu nti ebeboa se ubetumi ayeden edi se adwuma no edi amame obe like page no obe share obe ja comment sa no na mesumehu afofra etumi abedwan ya omani di tumain and so nyamia ya adom maybe one of our special programs. I hope say TikTok for you okay. I hope you people are seeing me. I should just go back to the normal way maybe. I hope say TikTok for are seeing me now. Mr. say mobile share page no say the ada mobile share the side dey my now. Obi swear to me ayeden obi swear to me ahu bi and said dia mahu no dada no and nyame aye adom yenya Mr. Adomako Baafi me dey am a friend of communication honorable prekope onene nipa and oni yen ba betwetwem komo enu nti mesre obi ase wa ha bia no don't like this and that. Your best say mo amowa ha no mo be share page no na mama afoforo so ehu say your life and I say maba life we are onyankopon so ebe shiraw say we yes sir nti ne Mr. Adomako Baafi ajoin yen yeah manin chekra na say the network ni nyina so it is hard for me to add menim say the network na me hu no wa ha but me ntumi ade no nti honorable pacho say otemenka anka obetumi akọ out na wasen aba inside again just to see how that helps because I see you here but I can't add you because your device is not connected as in a internet issue. Intimesra say Oshem and Quadia Bomodiana dear no jumame. TikTok for Oba Minion so keke. Why? Mr. Minion so keke Oba beta put so and no one the ambi to me the abuame. Not wash share. Why? Not where repost to. Those are the only thing I'll be to me the abuame at this present moment. Into Mr. What basso non qua with Jenna Sunday, but more than I mean, found mommy abroad. Like na share na into me and call away ye, mammy. Oh, I don't know what's good. Okay, so then they will need to connect their mic and cam before you can add them. Me pacho producer pacho say ube to me your guest na kasa. Capture and say as I say or allow the mic and then the camera no why or allow the mic and then the camera no. So allow the mic and then the camera now. A bit to me and my ear to me I don't know because so far no wahaba we can't add him. Ntino mesrewa yeah. Or allow the mic and camera. Say or share producer Mr. Obomode anamani hunu sa. We're joining all right, but this one say on allow mic and camera nintino. It says it does not device not connected. That is the feedback I'm getting. Oh man. Okay, I don't know. Because I cannot add him once the mic and he is not enabled on his on his side. Intimestre producer say oh Shemia, producer say oh Shemia, I'm sending you a signal, please. Tell him to allow his way. Because he's here, but I can't add him because his mic and camera is not allowed. That is why I can't add him. Pacho, my emotion, I'm on support to right now. I don't know. I don't know if he's hearing me, but I can't get a hold of him because I can't add him pretty much. I cannot add him. Anyways, Mama start the program. We will bring it up to you again. And then Unyame Honorable Adomako Baafi Esquire. I don't know any didn't come on there. Mama TikTok. No one will say Odamechi or Kama. I don't know any better to come Krafa and Yama 1 or 2 be home. Now I don't know why our technology sometimes it may be wicked. That ubenya a ubito da ubenya akukofunu unya server so unya akukofunu sa na wi asete da ubenya prominent person bi so oba bebo ano sa da no unya yida minim why sa enete. Unfortunately that is what is there. So I think I've added and I am trying to add. I'm not trying to add. Okay. Yeah. And let us start our program today. Or join here. We will bring him on for you guys to see. Yeah, please tell him to allow his mic. Say or call 3 stars no honor. it will give him a chance to click on it. Then he would enable his mic and he will enable his camera. Then he'll be able to join it live as we've been doing with other guests. So please advise him to do that, and then we will be fine. And then, Mama Yeyan starting on a lighter note. DBI and Ameka says, I wouldn't Selen Pacho, you are welcome to Mr. You are welcome on the show today. And then Mr. Adomako Baafi, AIDE Nkomo, and Yenya, your sister Ellen Amade Kusowa ha no so eba be monitor bibia na the enten and what no. Na Mama Yenka a lighter note na yemfa nkomo heavier note. Yeah. Me Pacho, you go ahead, please. Yanko. University, my first year. University of Ghana. Now, Brian, test call president. Somewhere, let me say, Martin J. Concert and a handy over man. Okay. If I remember right. Apart from that, you know, means I was a macacho say a family fear, sorry. Yes, sir. Oh, okay.
Opportunity to put to serve in the party. I know he'll come on board very soon.
All right. You know, yes, Sister Ellen, I'm a there kuna AIDE yeah papa, yeah offer, you near Bema, astute lawyer, as I like to call him, Adomako Baafi, honorable. Say why are there to me ama actually 1 second. Sorry. Hey, Asembeni. Or join you, but okay. Mr. Producer, one thing you can also do. Catch and say uncopy link, no. Na be a new browser. Meaning so use a laptop, so use a phone or whatever, or use so I have say, but I can't add them. It's not allowing me to add them. Because it said device not connected. And first I thought it's a network, but it says for me to add him, you know, he has to. How does he even do that, cry? Oh, the uncopy link, no, na be a new browser, na on Phantom, na on Shese, no so ebeboa. Oh, asempani. That will be nyam komo papa pass will be din komo, and then nyama say etiquette chawakwem. Anyways, Facebook for mon share mama, YouTube for so mon share mama. Said I made in can when ya comment I mean who saw her one can be I mean who saw her question some woman who Thomas Mehun and where be you Patient Damson also Mehun Love na kwa also Mehun where be you Evans and Kamame Brown Pacho Mehuna Josephine Jennifer Josephine also Mehun. So far, these are the people I think they are watching on me right now. You know, more from behind among Kanri. No, so you have more kwaba. Patricia Yantechi made also to me joining. Now, me can be busy. I wanted us to start today's on a very soft and nice note. Now, no video be waha. Ayame Siri and Siri ayame and then say NDC for ewa bemu. Na enam nsɛm a wɔn keka yɛde kyerɛ wɔn akyitaafoɔ ne na da wɔn da wɔn ɛma wɔn benya gidie bi wɔ mu ne nɛ aba sɛ ebinom fele sɛ wɔn yɛ sideline no na ɛha adwene na ne nyinaa nkɔfa mmra no ɛyɛ Mustafa Gbande nsɛm bi a ɔkɔka yɛ sɛ President Mahama Aban sɛ oniska odi betua ɛyɛ anɛsfoɔ ka Uniska or the form a teacher for 1 year near fry a child dear. Sikapa so debate you my unique dear. Or no, John Mahama, Excellency, Nena Pam for the Omunimbi. Name one was sika every month biara. Yeah, they call a year every constituency. A year 20,000 every month biara. Until you buy ye young fan say 8 months to crana. Somebody trying to call me. Okay, she send a new link. Okay, I'll send a new link. But sorry, they want me to send a new link. So let's see if that works for them this time around. Okay. Now, Sir Sikana Mustafa Bande Ekobo Sono. Abema NDC for Kakrana and Yansan way trimna who said there be Yeni and Nini. And unti bebre astati as they say no man na mo party office and we mu close down. Aden you closing down. Nini na ne say Sikana ba bedua 20,000 na Bande amane huno. And Mancrophone, Santa Mekacha MPP for the de aye ko mi muma yan calm down. Na say mungamu enkwani ade a onipa de be survive de a. So I say any Rebecca say okay, that is the only way out. But if not mungamu, now we allow time to play itself. And this if one ankasa nenam. Ya ne befa ya omo ankasa se kan you. Wo mo de atwitwa ye ho. Enam ntrone na da o mo de aye den. O mo de adada wo matitafo. Me kai say bere bi me be ka say for now no NDC for don't see. NDC people don't see anything wrong because ABN no offer Sami Demfia offer Rikejeya offer. Now wetwa 1 year we na fe offer omo no. That is when all this is going to happen. Mama yamfa video we ntwa keke. Now let me just go on to what I want to discuss. Still I guess no or join it, but I don't know. Or join it, but I can't. Or say they would need to connect their mic/cam before you can add them to the stream. And until say when the mic and patcho say on to me also na say or bet join us for a TikTok so let's try that one too. Why? At least we people wouldn't see him, but we will still be able to. It would be better if people could see him in the live. But so far, this is what I'm getting. It is telling me whoever I'm adding or the guests I'm adding, they would need to connect their mic/cam before you can add them to the stream. You know, I'm trying here. It's not working. That's why I was telling you, say you should go to his phone. Say okleke yinankasa. Say okleke. How do you call it? Link now. Link no crano ebe taken na link na chain say either say on the camera and I say on the microphone. It is on person or the camera beba. Oh mia camera no. It didn't be room as audio. It didn't be room as audio. Now can no about. Unfortunately, I don't know. Let's just hope say ebe work it together. Cause that's one of the interviews I really want to do so bad. On Honorable Adomako Baafi, I really want to do this so bad. Until the month try now, mon to me in coach no echiro kakra na on to me hawa. So here's one so to me no main so a link no so na say or TikTok na so the bed join us so we can do that one as well. But let me play this and then let's break some ice. Yanko.
Hi. It seems that your volume on TikTok, your volume has really decreased. I hope everything.
Yes, Sister Amma, you are right, and that is because mass submission. As I said, me did Bluetooth ne tuya. Me said I be on YouTube and Facebook and I better one can. Into some taboo say be my yet like me my talking to you no be low, but I'm on better high because I want them to hear what you are saying. That is why when you are submitting on TikTok, I connect it into my voice wouldn't be that projected, but still, no, they can hear you and hear you loud. Thanks so. Also, I feel now why, yes, hello, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, baby.
All right. From my end here, good evening.
All right.
Good morning to you out there.
Thank you. Lawyer.
Onia?
Lawyer, Nadia Menia, papa. Now, one may say, Adansidie Casibia, Sister Ellen Amadeo con Edifao. Yeah. Or Patra, and Titia would not femune, and Titia would nipa bibria femuno. In fact, when you saw, make I say a young colapano. O ma mi twa auto ukodi bone no twa auto ana wonte ase na obu afu no ye nyini ne ehu se sai no kura nka ye ma omobo ye mo omobo ye mo anka betumi aye nti no ode o flower say ma wa no pay o sinya mi traw ene opepa owo edema eye first unyankopon ana wosom ene eye o party MPP ene ntete a wode aba embabunu mpanifo nipa bibiri a ewo MPP mu omade aseda na ma na impo your milestone in politics. I believe that is not in question. I don't think anybody can question your political prowess. You know, we want to first thank you so much for it and give you a welcome.
Me da sipi na Ellen de oyemi nua ba prekope. Sanse your campus no. Omo ye ba miensa Ellen na epani. Na ka chire no. One Ellen na ne school. Na me no mu nyina ho. Inti I was more of a brother to them. Yeah, family no nyina no. Wo mo enimi ye. Yeah, nyina na ne ekwa sorry. ASF. Ellen Usha nyina no. Aside that, yes, I would NAS, Ghana National Association of Adventist Students, were very bold and she's very intelligent. Oh no, Okuta Masters best me no anamiensa.
Wow.
Okuta Masters best me no anamiensa. In Ellen, there no me no de kwahwe yenche. But I'm very grateful, say, all commending me.
Yes.
Aside or no, say Jennifer Queen and Benyanua or no becan the same thing. I remember Semra me director of communications, Emma MPP, The meaning say, and yan somewhere becano, maybe be no sacred nipa. Political communication, just like politics, a relationship. It is a me ban MPP a good, or muti say, na me soon me buy me the trimode me kasana nye papa. It's rather the contrary to the very branding I'm giving to the party. So the essence of political communication in politics a relationship building.
Wow.
If you don't know, you don't have sound relationship, you don't know how to connect with people. If you don't have that sense of rapport building, then forget. You can be one of the best speakers, not communicators. There's a clear distinction between communication and speaking.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Speaking can be in a vacuum. A bird chirps, and it amounts to speaking. An elephant trumpets, it amounts to speaking. Just like a lion roaring, it's also another form of speaking. But when you are speaking, you speak with passion, with knowledge, with intelligence, with credibility, and godliness. If you are devoid of all these things, an effective strategy as well, and yeah, you can just be reduced to speaking but not communicating, and that is what people don't know. And one of the effective ways to really affirm and confirm and support your communication, a relationship building. One professor or Arizona University, a friend Professor Cardini. Now he's giving 7 principles of effective communication. One of them, a relationship and reciprocity. One reason for you tell Lusu election time, they say many of them MPs ni be near there, it's only when it's time for election and we becha there. But so many years now area what here no akra no ko school wafano when ya odo the amount from the word go on conscience omra MPP. Me church Accra Newtown for the past 7-8 years. Nyame adom me no aduane ema obia. And so Akufo-Addo amambo menya position. But me nyina on kan chom say mon kwato abanfama MPP da. But me relationship with you know e be nwanwa. What I say, you know, na me strength ba ko ni say me connect up. Patriot minka.
Hey, what am
connecting crofo okay. Intina me connect ye. I remember sanam when if 4-5 wa. To okasa ubedwane. Kwakubu ahene wo mkrofo no musuro wo mo. Me free wa na nkrofo yi. Ebinum yi wo mo free so. The second point, a relation or the saying media management. If you want to be an effective communication person, I was saying media no, you should know how to manage them. You should connect well with them. Because media no, they play the role of the fourth estate of the realm. The agenda setting role, media the kuta omo, especially the hosts, any news or the editors. We are politicians. Now, if you downplay them, please, I'm afraid. And internet, I've never supported the idea from MPP and NDC say. Station way a NDC yanko. Unko ha oye na juma. Rather no, baby a no NDC krano. Through positive relationship, you can make incursion into it. I'm when yanko I missed a position, they will still support you. But party or the same radio stations and media MPP, MPP affiliated. My ideology is tilted towards MPP. So you build resistance. If you want your man DC and if you want your man MPP, but one also sabi one your mouth. So media management is very important. It's no wonder say at the masters and MPhil level, obey your media relations. And on top of it, me research am over the years. Me mpese member chief no and someone ye be divert attention. It mean fancy Ghana. Since 1992, party be win bia no enyeska. And whoever controls the media, the narrative rather. 1992, there, Rollins there no. You can say, oh, we need genuinely. But I know the young fan say, so you are free more. 1996, and so the same thing. Rollins a chrono. But 2000, na year transiting from Rollins to Mills. Now this was catch MPP. That's how 2000 MPP was catching. But because they provided effective narratives, we won. Again, 2004. MPP's communication was very effective and we repeated the victory. Then 2008, young communication, any campaign message, and even flag bearer, Sam Redana Kufuadu, Kropoya painting of black. I said it 3 more days. Your friend Dean Basa Basa. Namo Kocha picture, na a presidential candidate, Nana Kufuadu in the Nimato, in some and a woman. Ain't no a confirm papa 3 more days. But then 2016, yet na see picture na Kufuado Siriano. People bought into it and it demystified the erroneous impressions of Papa Trimoding. In 2008, say MPP had more money than NDC. But because a superior narrative, they won. And yes, they better. Me churning out more a year better amount for trimono, whether it is true or bad. True or false. Womono and a winning here. But outside the back 2016, MPP winning, NDC had more money. Near Yeniska. Yenam campaign, Namusrim near the Ade. Men Kaiso be enough flag bearer crama mitekuda. Obia Debbie. Your campaign, who was then my director. Your maniscan who am I 1,005. Now studio crack or between. But because the dedication, teamwork, and his team spirit were there, you were able to prevail over NDC. Then 2024, MPP had more money than NDC. But because we were not able to control and coordinate and structure our communication, we lost. Obra Yang and Anaya Juma Pa arguably, Akufo-Addo did so well. But one more woman in Robakas idea with the Ghana for you, Bunia. And Tessa, you cannot communicate outside the psyche, the mindset of the people. Politics is about the society. So you need to study the political sociology of the people. It is about the psychology, the mindset of the people. So you need to study the mindset of the people. It won't come and cry. Now, but now, and a free SHS. Obi or baby, I want to cry, and a man in school, no, a good sort of employment, a man of labor. It will not cry is against it. Anything you should really tailor your political communication to suit particular places, because political communication, just like politics, is local. Untwin kokase bantama any menshia do a boom. Then so political communication a beer the constituent one more menshia south no. Ebi anya nunku and one more menshia of epe. So you need to do your research on those things. So in fact, I did so many things, and it was the magic wine. But young crop for them with the secret. Near causes I have abenum edipa honey and yadi. Every baby cried their homie, Robert Vicasa, Quan Crown table from Pebroca. No be a match books 23. One of my books, two of my books. 2012. Me launch a bako. A British Council. Me launch in the British Council. Or say the right way to speak and write correct English. What you say? Na emrofotiwo. Na make sure grammatical errors. Wrong pronunciations are but poor spellings. The differences between British and American spellings in terms of pronunciation, vocabulary, grammar. What you say? And the last one, about 296 words, which are very confusing. Minyeskapa, they clap for me. Some book here, me no kase. Just last year, and they do to Ghana Education Service. Yes, a book here very good. Me revising. It is perfecting your English, the essential guide to effective English communication. Yes, I say Ghana Education Service has endorsed it. So my publishing on a larger scale. But politics. You look at the dominant language. They used to call me British lawyer. Even Muntaka, minister for interior, he will tell you I was called British lawyer. Secondary school up to sixth form, I was called British lawyer. But we rule politics, we who say the one study a can language in a or the Tronaki Cambropo. And then Dr. Bawumia work impeccable tree. And it has endeared him to people. Yes, 2020 populations and housing census conducted. I saw interesting say in Nepal, one more year accounts no over 47%. And it's all person winning now. Sorry, now contract radio stations are Rofwa Kasia Padin, O Prubrim, anyone 1 year. You do so at your parent. At your own peril. 2016. Virtually, Nana Kufado now country where Brofokrana, on ye. Or come report to say a you or they say Queen's English. The she so one is said the because and now come of what team. But 2016 year bano. What means for camera for now 18 ye. Yes. Now a shas year country and can your bombarding because a Kufado was speaking Ga. And he was well connected. And this is what's 2024 election, no. Obako free serum as wakati ebumuabe. Then crophobia be communication. Wakwatna Peace FM, ana Oman FM, ana Movement TV, ana any of the radio stations, you know. I want to wakwatna brofo. I didn't see any power listenership for no moti no. Majority of them, no. Enya brofo no worry. Debbie. So tiase. Enti niema bi o no mo a doing politics in Ghana no. Enya den kra o. Enya den. But say if you don't study the psychology of the people, o de obeka say o na onim, ebe wie no. NDC 2 on we say first research shows say baby NDC dominating no. E ho na hia wo pa. Yes. PP are lost in 2008. BBC did a report by say on my ben Ena abanyi or the development but say ye two abatiano. And now yes, Lucy, CNN also came out with the same comment. But NDC plays to the gallery. Yeah, the inflation according to GP padding 1 year the other. It's about time you give a second thought to our strategies. Anyway, just by the way, into my message chat for
you unim bibi, mama ninkan we answer. Honorable Adomako Baafi, make us say me wa na we near you. Me who from afar just 2 times, but me order. But my bagana bear campaign 2 times I met you. And there is something that stands out. Yes, there is something that stands out. Say, unim say asema obi be take yamfan say 3 days to decode. No, you are able to make it very simple to the ordinary Ghanaian, and that is part of the reason why I mean him say ote yedia. And please, so Mr. I have so Mr. MP before Mr. Honorable Adomako Baafi, you know no control the America. Me come yankasa me experience. Mr. Untinyo no ne e push me say me can be Mr. Mufi. Ebra ye communication e yini wie na ye hu within wo mu ye hu certain names. So some of us even on my page I say you were very angry, and the reason was say you said ya papa ya boabia samwa no beto to pass so ye ne basa na dia ya wom sa asem we selling obi anti ha one day bi na me Ghana na eja ya me ko chia MP before MP for year bi na me bi sa ne say adenti na your communication department now so say sami dem fiba betwa tora yetna wala 3 days 4 days and san ya be reply and I say ya be respond enuru ho no na that time no NDC for their propaganda dada nti adenti na ye nya nkrofo a omo be kasa atesa adsem ne beto wa na omo yi ano na say ye kom me ye ko bi honorable ofre ya boabia samwa me say ade we me fa nche ne so da udi masema papa ne kan osi nipa didi a on kasa nti I was so hurt say nti just say mo no didi am me na just say de be ko bi ankwa na say de na mo pa just say nipa didi osi say nipa didi me a on kasa. He said it on the phone. Papa said that they need to speaker so that I can hear the reason why I'm not communication. Into me, I was one of the first people who went to the top of Yabuabia Samoa. And to be honest,
now Yabuabia.
Oh yes.
Yabuabia Samoa, you know. Hello.
Yes.
Yabuabia Samoa, you know. Yaudika. Yabuabing. Meba Yabuabing. Empe Kufuadu asem da. Odinatemwa. Yabuabing enye competent in communication da. He led Aliu Mama's communication. Aliu Mama who say Yabuabing wa bono. Na you too late. Pacho uche me. Hello.
Honorable Pacho.
Hello.
Yes. Honorable Udem Bibia clear.
Yabuabing. All right. Yabuabing. Emra Aliu Mama who say Kwano. Why you pretender no? Now you too late. 2012, Nana Kufuado the necessity to say, I should be made one of the communication directors. The choice. A binuma ben ukoyi midi film. Menya how near Kofa Yabuabing Bemu. Fortunately or unfortunately, we lost. Only record.
Debbie.
Yabuabing didn't Kufuado atemwa. Namia me come Nananum we, Nanaye we, Obranya no cry. I stood against NDC. But I can't go be fiagwe. On TV, I don't TV. I don't TV. Oh, and then I wrote them so on your stroke.
Oh, it's a young thing.
Made it good so. And I'm saying, well, yeah, then you were the police. She was saying, we intra. If you want NDC for the throw, yeah. One more can be on that. Now, I then a man or man Tom and Nimonyam, just for an Kufuado, Yabuabing, you at him. Then you sit out there to endorse Yabuabing. It doesn't share your principles. So how do you expect to be better? And you are not right. Again, Yabuabing, body Alan the Chi. The Alan and San Yabuabing bedding the Chino. Nani's fortunes no na ekosro. Ya bo abi kodi na chi wonim kasenti no. Da bia no otofom. Da bia na tofom ene na do akoti afrafranto ho no mframa no bo no afre de o si UP. Na UP asem no da che beka mu nsem. Enti me no me obi a Ellen ni me ye, me sumi ni me ye. Say baby I wo any partner wo mu no. Wo ba ho moden pa no a na wo akoye target. Enti me nkasa. Name of the man BAWUMIA no, he knows the work some of us are doing. He respects Ellen, he respects me. Every now and then, meaning the Wofi, and I say, and son of a we went and stayed there for more than 2 hours. Then made me one cry. Now, so of course, Central Region. Oba, Greater Accra, and say, this time, no, I don't need say, BAWUMIA, we need to picture, just like Ellen, any few others who do know. Now, if you want to almost self-esteem or form, if you don't want to trade on the goodwill of BAWUMIA, but why don't you become a slave and push BAWUMIA up? No, you are quite old. Now, corner in the chair. In journalism, you'll be news element, you're back a friend of prominence. Sir, BAWUMIA Kono Central Regional. Or known as spotlight, no, or no media, no, ever pick, no, Adomako Baafi, no, and said that you're so relevant. It's only when it's not there. And I may take it a shine. Inti ada na BAWUMIA, so no was Central Regional. Men trankran, men kostafi, and I mean ko baby na mismin ko peja. Aya ne binom, womudi mem, because your uncle for mudi na kufu adu atempa. Omedi na 2 months peno, ye buy, you know. These are the people open the positions 8 years. Enti ya ne binom adwene ko ese de me so papa no menteme ho. But emwa BAWUMIA or you be a wenim de oye. Ya mompa ye mano. Oh, so I can simply be said yes, you can no thing same bini at the idea. Ya ne hadwen. And na kra kodru ba bi so bu on mo a. Yang hijack communication mama we sani betemenka. But that is not how MPP won election in 2016. We were strongly united. MPP won election in 2000. They were strongly united. Then like 2004. Anytime MPP communication, likewise the activities in the party, Obi Abeka say a selfless poster. And your leadership or the saying, and your leadership or the saying, a functional leadership. And yeah, a position leadership. They are functional. I don't necessarily need to become a leader or the leader of so and so. They media any functional. No MPP wins. So it's about time we went back to our tradition. So ya decided ye we say nipa ba kom ye no ni agiabo so ya na misiri. Adomako doesn't need any ayibiem. Nyame adom BAWUMIA ni me. Akufo adono kura woni me. Ofuo woni me. Enti sabe the aka no obi amra from ne nya dwuma no yemfa BAWUMIA ye ni papa. He's a good man. And as I say, the character traits, so what credibility now buade no. About the level of intelligence, my words are too feeble to describe how intelligent he is. He's such a good man. Then yes, be our coast a better fako. Obia Africa, he's been able to think outside the box. Ese neno, ewa ye wono, ebia mikro mas Korea inside, ekwane yenye, yari bi so asiwo, by our chip compound. Adentina mentina say, and you know, say, Anomatu, by 4-2 aeroplane 2. It had the intimate yes answer so. This young man collaborated with some people, a team, and then a 70 over 4 million. Did we ever think of say a Ghanaian or an African who go this way?
No.
That is the motivation. Sa papa no. This is the man that gold for oil. Emra who say after the COVID no, the situation will not reverse. Sa the tear dia. Yesika no a yesi start cotton no. Ye invest it will go do. Or buy a 7 tons. And then and son MP free so near over 30. This is the man. Become a breba yenya, you know. And the NDC are the beneficiaries of BAWUMIA's brainchild. Not as here. As we sacrifice this man, this is the manner. And then interoperability. And what someone here can agi Africa, you know, for swamp of mobile abasono, BAWUMIA. And then national identification keke yan ye rakofo na de ba ye emfie nwotwe kwasi basaje ade party NDC One month to me again. Then BAWUMIA comes in as the vice without any mandate. Your constitution, you know, executive president, you know, to me now the kutawo. To me now the kutawo. It is a president in your beer, where you're lenient, or you a beer, where you're level headed. No man bush ya for chan wish ya president vice, no, what a home. You drew baby rallies for Braka, you drew baby of your mills assume. You understand it? All these records are there for us. But BAWUMIA, as I say, amidst all these challenges, you know, I will think outside the box, which actually he did. There has to be the manner, just say, me who about godliness, and in the sense of religion, where your ceremony, your wunutumu, then she goes beyond that. Now, me taste a man for you saying religious, those who are filled with religious bigotry, no more kind of ceremony, ya na sebi akakakra. Because you know you free Abraham. Onyankopon catch Abraham say, and nam Ishmael sooner may you me mine edi free. And nam Isaac sooner may you mabushi free. Woman you know no every prophet Ibrahim. And I say Abraham, come for bekan Ibrahim. And pan so no and nam Ishmael so any prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And nam Isaac so any anabi Isa. Yeah, Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ. In Kabufon Bekan and Nabi Isa. So, yeah, ye nipa baku pepe. Trano so say nipa yes and you no boom trafako. Wa mo SD fooding, wa mo Pentecost fooding, and wa mo Hare Krishna and Krabo fooding. Or ye nyina ye trafako. Na den and the nipa or ye kraboni since 2009-2016. Ya wini ye binya mu contract. Ebi medi ministers no. Sa bra no de o man kaso e kraboni. Nipa wo pa o. Eye den na na BAWUMIA na ma ye we yes ah. The mra 2016. What you say? Na ye pe memam ya kasa 2016 no. BAWUMIA was number 1. BAWUMIA sacrificed is all for Akufo-Addo. That is why nano na Akufo-Addo everybody must also stand for BAWUMIA. What you say? He sacrificed is all. And as I'm the BAWUMIA General Kasa, because the longest serving finance minister, this man is the genius. He's a great man. You can be in the credit. Time the fellows scratch him and crown account. And Royana no Medina no. Yes, yeah. And now BAWUMIA can't say COVID no economy, you know. Mama Kojina UN or say at the end of the credit. And it will be our no. Ya can some ya goodness to a good animals here any 1 year. Nina this for never year no say no credit. And then one Casano, then the masses is catching up with them. Then you're finding course one year, my father Adomako Baafi. Make us a minimum FFF. If you are not your body, be a meeting the baby will be him. I pay a man for Baba Church. You should allow reason to prevail. Sika the ever to you. Me, I am proud to say, my military man.
Yeah, I remember.
It is Sika Ben and the money. Sika Ben and the money. Na sabi wa we delegate ya wutie ye ewa bruchire anagana no so what na se maka se we na we sika dia ayete so oba ne papa ne maame enwini oba no right ho yes we na we sika dia twa sika kese dia to no so be ma ne be ware ne wi a wonum se ya ton na ma no fa buo ma no ya party eba mu da ben this is the party asafo adunom ye Akufo nom Akufo-Addo nom Akmawusu Adjuma Kwame Adokofo great men, a crop of seasoned intellectuals. Lawyer Edison nom, Apia Minkanom, many more of such stature. Professor Mause Dakenom, Dubuahinom, and Sana who tracy to what is saying, who tracy to Buzianom, who tracy to Awono Williams, R.S. Blanom, who tracy to J.B. Dankwa, William Foriata, and Edward Akufo-Addo Moa. Yeah, party and them for sacrificing their all. And Nadia, acquire Saga Quidi Ganama. Nabi Anyanisa, and no me doing the tier. What now you're delegating, Tino? If be any pan you know, what to see it you will be at 2,000, 10,000. But your party, no. Kakrabedi will say Kokuma Kokon, and Yaki Crank, Kasabi, Dakruka, Kapopo, and Quino. But Bibra Namisumbi, oh no, you know, Ukunu. Animal Mami. There could you see a Kotuaba, Waka, say young Kotuaba. There be any answer to baby, you come here home. So the delegates, the success or otherwise of this party depends greatly on them. They are the founders, they are the foundation. And nothing a party be our delegates or grassroots or neglect to you do so at your own peril. So I say, because one day you're dying of happen. One day you're dying of the best. And it is open now neglect to now see delegates, especially my communicators and my CR callers. So I neglect to one castle, you'll be kicking against the pricks. I was so beer, Menguma beer, my yen and say, because I'm still editing. The power manual, communication, leadership, and political strategy. My outlining the strategies, including Nasara, Tescon, women organizer, chairman, secretary. The roles, the responsibilities, the expectations, and you make and that grassroots communicators, any NCR callers, O2 Omochinia. The Sanya was a cap man where you move. Said also Bectre Ghana. Not Ghana, no, O Chireno, 1 5 Gina Nikai, Ubenya Hana. Ubenya Hana. Oh, yes, Ubenya Hana. Oh, complication, yeah, okay. So, I dare say you're proactive. It will say internal elections. It doesn't prevent the say. And Kayan trust in you say, I miss internal election, you know. Yamma modern say, and you may be here. And no, you push it. And now I know say, Ashanti region for the past 2 months. And then they say, Oko Hospital, you what is a computer system, and a card. Yeah, give me 2,000. Why must it start from Ashanti region? The same people who could trust Ashanti region, Binum Kodi actually no. Tankofoya na eba ya health insurance. Womu could intro, Emma Mowini 2008 no. Ya won kwa na womu kofa or they say a program ba kuba ya. It's only Ashanti region. Capitation. Womu ye yansman monyam fo nkwa Anita di sosu ama benyu do ene ametokwa mumsa kodi yatem. Yansia bibia mfrim. Emen krofo ejo mama be di intro Ashanti region. Enda yanko a omu ba ya Ashanti region. KME omu si nipa doso ya yi nipa 200 edi. Ada na anko ye voter region. Ada na anko ye other places ye NDC die. Ba yete ho entin kanu nko ampokrat mi tu omu. Eda me no kasai. Akando ne kro no nti eya dia ya over the years since 2016 abua amen no hospital kro no. They say we are back to back time. And na kodru said no kwa wo found pen. Now pen no dey twi form no say ade no bansa. Now they atwere. Baby akodru no. We are retrogressing. We are going backward. Baby akodru no. Eye den NMPP by through digitalization. Yetimi recruitment ya antiso obi akase no mawure tu da. Abaifo party wo ba ya. Emansia. This crude way of because ni nyina ne say mpanimfo mu no adwuma no mo ba mayi wo mu nyina di. And yakwafa reference inexperience. And so crank make my bibi yamfa akadia no emma wo mo eti atitiri wo mo nsa e no mu gu onom eti twa ne akoto emma ihwe wo mo ho fe na no ultimate nkan in isolation your mama kro ye no ba ya wo so wo yes circle Dubai what the after ball from enipa over 300 to 400 de wuye e so mo si nipa wuye na do 200 mama kro ye it also be mpa kan say mama de munim no san ba biewu a e ne o man na wu do kan ye bia bam. And so kodru baby no abufu boni nti no so be mpase say mama nya komapa wanya komapa na nipa nwotwe ko wuye wanya komapa ena dwaso enu so nipa nwotwe asenso wanya ifa ena nne no ade abatim bia yakum nipa to baby. Is that the nation that could to be created to us? Our security system was built in such a way say the terrorists any ifon they could not penetrate but ena tamper yeah meeting now the propose Cote d'Ivoire. Is that the nation you require? A choir your fatwa, yetimi bomb modern, Emma yetimi a year, or they say placement system. And now be school 50,000. Come on. Since when? Yetimi transfer and communication will say, and near maybe on more. They should be held constant. And of course, NDC bar. So also back can I say we say that. Or you're from Bonnie, I dear chair with the hope. but enye nsem ni nyina na da bia no also di akire enye bia it is a striking the emotional needs of the people no and also constantly anu de da bia akotrasia also okay ana de make mboana
Pepe.
they used unemployment and they had forgotten say between 2012 2016 your mama for obi adwuma betim and of course the first time one doctors unemployment health Ghana mama type Akufuado ba ye no wode nyema gu kwam between 2016 2020 backlog a creating na ye fa o nyina eduru say ye be fa ye de pe na covid ba yi ba MPP antima nkyerem say papa we de oba de a Akufuado ni MPP okum kom yaanum de oba de a oba bewia obekum antima nkyerem and they turning against us and now with me catch so the oba 24-hour economy and a branch ya titi wono come 8 hours Captain Smart we say afraid the ayar gas aban no nya na dwene kura no and now no here them say bia individual yi on the budget beto parliament ya 24 economy amambi and now me no kasa training college you expecting say one now share boss say oba wo mo examination license ya obetwam wo mo actual exams maako etie mu bi no yes oh ajabi oba ye nche second term in so no de we you ani free so mo catch is a double track system no mo ba ya 90 days asiedu nkatia kan ma kan afraid the double track system no 2027 na MPP niam a edigu na kwam ye kan say ba dan be wie no enu anu masa akọ honum tebeye now just listen agenda 111 let's say and communicators enu nko anu na nka nipa be say 150 no ka be fa wo nyina so if MPP had won and now ba ye o catch is a teacher for nurse for body akra enu won ya postimo wanye ye no normal one no kra let alone so be afa ni party now see next year 150 bia agenda 111 is so the one you see so and now yeah because I want to Kufuado ye wie ntin wonya sika ni the kwanye Kufuado ye free and kind e fa mastermind aircraft and them so nya sika ni no wa sha co-creator is a specially and of course the only time when NDC wants to solve a problem no woman they create here they intentionally create a problem to take advantage of it ebini akande so nguni akande so ngokodi ye nyansa bia ni why kromfo people know him ni papa ko via fertilizer be si dwabo so ekopie so e ma akande ko report to say MPP for na wieta for 300 back ya be tin wi atana ni papa but they were in government inti ejai papa no kuma ti Anglican kura no nko a na nyame tua o mo ka hwede okuje to air to foreign affairs hwede ato to akando Tam George no mo ni ade so tiase company nasre MPP stands a better chance of coming back ya to yankrofo a wo mo koi menim obi tirimu de obi on mo be ka sese man sorry sa bre yi a ebedrum rebi no ye be ka kyerem se de ka kyere BAWUMIA so ba ye nkyai into ode no hu jim enti wo ton wo dia wo de ton ye ton ye BAWUMIA he's such a great man BAWUMIA nya commodity ana asset ade ko akoton a ye be ka se ye nto wonu kura mpokura no wonso to
okay
people are just rationing enti wo so de no repackage yours ade a enye no ya oton aye nto no you sit down there now the marketing strategy marketing mix no wo de abafrem now won't mean package you there now say BAWUMIA no made in attempt there the amount for so jitum ni say wo di na ne ebo na dadu akiri no hu no BAWUMIA wodin ene ebo BAWUMIA wodin we strike our ball no enti oso obi atwa no se kotoko ene akura bi asiti mu bo a team no person twitwa kotoko for ne kasem committee no coin and BAWUMIA is the kotoko within Nemo mo maka no second Japan wo eye mia menua pani kwabena Japan ye wradutwum ene bra champon wo mu nyina so o certain traits eti so obi aton ne de na ye wia eye nkabo mu eye ni die eti ya bia kuma tofom ya ni aye die akire no maintain say BAWUMIA bo bra champon ni de na temda
there be omo di
bra champon yes omo di and that is it in communication 2016 NDC year campaign 10% my because all along no Kufuado say no one edru baby no people in fact, became sick and tired of that. And it won naturally, you know, some kind of sympathy. Emma Yakufuado. Thought yes, yeah, or the winning 2024. Mama, yeah, campaign man 10%. MPP ni akwatron dinner tem. It made him popular. And it has come against BAWUMIA NDC dinner tem. Yani encrophobia so yeah. And of course, only BAWUMIA encrophone ya kwatron radio so a. Ya ka BAWUMIA kakra bi na the prevailing situation. Others no there, they see no evil, they talk no evil, and they don't even think of any he say, Omo the answer BAWUMIA na evil. Na niema bani ya ekotui BAWUMIA
Debbie. Honorable, me pa more questions 5B. Your program is on here, no, there were certain questions I would like to throw light on. Said a be educate your for. And to be honest with you, programming here, and so I'm already educated. I'm still receiving the education, and God bless you so much. Say what is idea we as Adum we Abedum MPP. Me pa the first question I'm a person me would do it's about communication. Oba ye waka niama bibria na moye no free tete no na ene niama binti ye free one ade. Me personally no me 2 times I me ba Ghana for the 8th month I me best spend the year campaign in 2024 no. Something I noticed about the communication apparatus, some people or some of them, and I think I made a complaint about this. So I don't know, Sister Sterling, if I've complained about it with you. I say 1 year omo places of order no. Omo the type of team be omo person omo ni omo ye adwuma. And if you don't fall within that, they don't see how to work with you. And even though say they said the okay, ubi anim say ban communication Honorable Adomako Baafi is something to reckon with. Nanso obi say on to me in engagement is ade ayen kokane men. It is ade obi amedidi say mekasa wutie obi or support to me no ono na mede ne be ye adwuma. I saw say no ya one thing na so MPP communication. Do you also share that view? And now what do you really think has gone wrong? NT our communicators are near war because those times I'll listen to Nana Komia, I'll listen to you, I'll listen to Samia Uku, I'll listen to like even Sir John back then and like feel so proud in MPP. And there I don't see that no more. And I feel said there are certain people there to me na beshe yensa. Inti me no me hunde sa Adomako na me to me na ye adwuma. Akwesi de me to me na ye adwuma. Ellen de me pen asem. We na me to me na ye adwuma. And I think that doesn't give us the best, I mean like away options. Cause sebi untumi mfa tipaye duru enkosa sebi eyemuka. Inti said the odin ka every communication and every message and how you narrate based on the people you are talking to and also other issues that you have raised. What do you say? What do you think is going wrong in TIA? All of a sudden, the super communication we had in MPP is no one. That's the first question that we have for you, please.
Okay. Nyawokano. Or how kasia waponi hunibi. Adia ADMPP nyano bakun factionalism and division. Miye we nipa. Ena do no sia ka se oye we nipa no. Ono nso nam sa oye mini penti no. So ni mo wu ni mo. We na me push no. Let me say everybody knows say me serve Akufuado. Ono per se no couldn't have even avoided me. But nipa bi de akire. Ye wie ya ne yakosisa nkrofo bi te say so obi de yugina hen. Yakofa obi te say obi de Kofia Japan. These are the people who are controlling the communication. Who could not speak. And then Yama Bonia Omadi ye no, Nana Niji ho, na Gabia Niji ho, ye no, any resource. Ye none of these elements, and a bit my boncha be defended.
Canada, Baku Canada, I'm hearing say yes, or be position or party, na may try you may be no. Anyway, so they of course so.
What you say? And you know, idea it is a say ameno kase krano. I can tell you, and crown crabby and a woman, and then no Akufuado environment to me scano. One also building one no so come. It is under their communication. Oh, Ellen, make sure we need my fa. 1 man and 20. Adomako de And of course, normal. In politics, if you're a mediocre, you don't have any problem. But if you're a shining star, then you become a target. But say you're interested and you know say, idea no a idea then I'm afraid. I'm afraid. And then akrabia akro no when you sika 2 minutes biana the boy ni we boy ni ya ni time. Ya the boy ni. It is MPP na nkasa ye nipa. It is no so the boy ni dey. But communication, I wrote something. Mami enche wadi wa hase me ba.
Yes, sir.
Just a moment.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Just
sir.
a moment.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
It's here for your name, honorable ya Adomako Baafi, Esquire needing come lawyer pa or a lawyer. So do din kaka ya no or England lawyer or UK lawyer, British lawyer. Pepe na ne so far some here education our my na. Now I understand why Sister Ellen was quick to give him his flowers. And you're trying from afar there. I think that if he's not the best communicator, I would say he's number 1 or number 2 best communicator in the party. And we cannot, lie about that fact. Maybe because the communication is shared and I believe by now, no, and party, no. Communication wise, me
Mepacho, maybe ho.
Mepacho, you me uncle.
We need a lesson 42 training manual for party communicators.
Okay.
Now, as typical of me, no, I did philosophy at Legon. You know, philosophical writings, any coach near the adeno. Every article, biano, me tie a quote.
Okay.
That you may say, in the grand arena of politics. The political communicator is akin to the playmaker in football. A midfield maestro who orchestrates the flow. A tougher defender against opposing attacks. A striker seizing opportunities to score. And a vigilant goalkeeper safeguarding the party's reputation. Just as a football team relies on the seamless coordination of all positions to secure victory, a political party depends on its communicators to harmonize strategies, defend policies, and propel the party towards success. It is a communication via a party at the individual level, no, Okotra studio, Tabrano, Ebia Ellen the Cotrao, Ebia any of the communicators the Cotrao. If I don't know what Ghana and Yano. So you must first see yourself as a striker. You must see yourself as a defender. You must see yourself as a midfielder. And then you must see yourself as a goalkeeper. It's goalkeeping, all the negatives, who you are responding. Oh, yes, striker, no, you are likened to a marketer. How do I package it? But what did they make an say? And for BAWUMIA people who cry no, digression is allowed in political communication. No packaging. A true baby who play the role of a midfielder. In the same vein, so the back on the larger scale, party no communication, it's a football. You were midfielders, you were strikers, you were goalkeepers, and it is a one you say a party level, no. One kwan na pese eto nka dia. Ebia now your midfielder. Which means striking. Into umbewie no, ube ha party no.
Yeah.
So your first agent no antri entrim. Na kwa yes, a min kwan ye. Any say na betua na mesere wo mo na mesere nipa kra ye pedi dia konyini fan. And na dubu ahe. En kra ya ebe wan hwe ya Professor Dubu ahe kromo nkai ni di. Na Kufuado huebe 10-15 years enye history nkai ni di. They could for the same thing. And then the pan me broma me famua, one ekro, one ye never say history among kai. But the most important point is say, so with me ya juma our 2024 and MPP transfer, the sustainability in governance, no. The no bua me near my papa yet me. Anytime NDC comes, a dear say, na MPP, a neglect, a marginalization. Not creating apathy. NDC has not genuinely won any election in Ghana. They know. Such as here, Copa Ghanaians know say, Wamomi Fuguyama, Wamoye, you are saying, food, or the box of your bar, Ghana, near friend Adam Kodeka, or Kobia near Bono. NDC team near Adam Kodeka. So, yes, here.
Yes, sir.
NDC in the crowd when we hear pass when it comes to the progress in Ghana, you'll be near your friend say, issue ownership. Tell America, Republicans, when it comes to security, they have established that.
Yes.
But over Ghana, there, almost all the sectors, MPP has control over the issue ownership. NDC cannot lay claim of one. But Akoye Senipa Bakuno, no, bomb Mayfield, no, also a best ye keeper, also a best ye one. Now, Akopim. It's about time we took a stock of our performance. Yeah, Lusu, yeah, better see. Life on examine is not worth living. Yentimi, what is saying? Yentimi, and stock taking. Yentimi, and SWOT analysis. Emma, your strength, your weakness, your opportunities, and your threats. It is just as you communicated, no. You didn't how to exit from communicating in government and how to communicate in opposition. Tabre no pompo we papa kranwa ya two afri so. It is sometimes you soften your clause, you appear apologetic and you appear more friendly. Unfortunately, even this time, no, a friend and Yamia Drumwa, Yahuya Kono Kakra. Because Senya, young Crawford to a bank, Crawford free so many to me. You did yes, a young Crawford and to a bano. Yamia don't near you, say no, Omoba and this in Twin Sunday. But one more can bet me do a mabano. I will say it to me, Yabutre. You soften your when Yabutre. Now, the why you don't want to end this for the it's about branding. In politics, branding is of two forms. We have the positive one where you are raising the image of your party, and then you are also destroying, denting the image of your. And NDC is good at that. When it comes to that, NDC is always ahead of us. My example, Emra Adubuain, any rallies contesting and me article about political, you would say, how to create an image for your candidate. And what happened is, Professor Adubuain, you'll be a Wabbing, and a Rollins, and you'll be a Unimadi. It's quickly ended it all elite party for. We would the one square and find your hay because now Rollins were watching what and one could be. A time poetry. Then Jay Kufuor by. Jay Kufuor had steady politics to say. A Hanover Transit Queen's English, Ubelusu. Now, if you are no yet Oxford trained lawyer on table for one year, it's Jay Kufuor camera for naturally the queen in the bro for your team where you him fear nipa. Then quickly turn year do me yes, oh, Kufuor ye mum on table for. Etobinu mutrim ante set a time Kufuor do so buy ye buy a kikan or ye muguyaro or ye way. Ye near ye trans ya package you no. A man for fair. Young Ghana say na ye wono. Any over the years. Wa baki kamupa no say ye nyansasem a young kwasiasem ona ye told yema. It may say ya me to me per president ya. Me condemn me party send ye been over the years. Drew on one now level headed as we do kind of cray. And so one cast and 1 me or party no. One cast a chrono, one good party no. And so now so no, one yell loud the unity no, or no, the Americans or kind of cray. And then the issue of no cray truth, a relative. Philosophers will tell you that. It's a panel, that's them now working. One year, or you're too emotional. Oh, anyway, they are kind of cray. Me one so no. Won't mean can't tell me said we are near ye dear Odo Satum. So ye minister, so ye or this a businessman. Odo Satum. The year then out there, would you we are? What could you ever be say we are corrupt? Nasabi and ye need to for more. Any pano making a better than for the road. So, yes, and say baby, I did ye.
There be
the best baby, I did ye, and Adomako Baafi, my brother. Come surrender man of them, but I would never. It's through this party. And Professor Buzia or Ezra Hake. It's through this party. And Dr. Dankwa, Yekun was Sawam. It's through this party. Jacobeche Bilamte Papa, as a lawyer, distinguished lawyer then. When Kruma Matata no kwache in the village of Bauleshi, and Kruma Mia kwache no ebe sie na nimono so. Thought ya say, it's through this party na Addisonum, Apia Mencanum, and in Pennyfuanum Wiskano, yes, say will be a business. It is a one over now the audio sissy Casem, and I mean, I'm will be a nursery. There's a matism you be trouble more. Your no di kakas on your scan of Fedia Matis, a minimus apart, or say, young Fedia Feticanco, Yamina Juma, Baumia Nisicao. Basabi, ye tosika, ye disika, any nim dear 2 on your Jumadia, me may nim dear.
Yes.
Nimudia and Sada, Bascadia,
Sir.
Nimudia and Sada. Ada William Shakespeare, one of my role models. William Shakespeare, oh, we are 15th century near the Adini. So, yes, yeah. El Sundano, Oko funny book, is it Macbeth? Julius Caesar. And that's a dear. Also, there's a baby betrasi. But you must ask America, can you nurses and all way?
And then the problem now,
what is it now?
Young kind of book.
Ah, best say, the cardiac. Yeah, but 2 in Yaho. Yeah, America, who America, I'm no say.
But to Canada.
America, I'm no say. Canada, right. Now, say the America, ho. Boom, boom. Boom. Aha. Because there be many more, many America for, many UK for, over the play in common. A year 1923, Enipa 8, Enipa 9, their combined wealth was bigger than the entire economy of America. 25 years later, no. Enipa 9. The research, you know, and the frame biano. I'll mention the names, everything. Enipa 9, their combined wealth was bigger than the entire economy of America. 25 years later, Ebinum Bodam, Ebinum Shakonfo, Yadibinum Kotumu. Because balanced life, no, what more fan say is Sikamkwa. By a so be at achieve a balanced life. All the components, including religious or spiritual, including social or relational, including economic or financial, including intelligence or academic, including emotional or psychological, including environment, our ecology, and the kaboom. A bit dominant. Sababa kukrampo yiramua, onye a balanced person. But and then you have mortgage our destiny say, you was the one in a balanced life. That's all I say. Now open that or reflect here. Now we say the nipe when you but the casemu, the new mono, when you when you why you are better hoy. One as when you know so you quite out.
Yes. That's a now me pato wait a kid to a big keke. Ye general communication and quick now for minimum second one as say baby a MPP a party communication be. Yes, rewu. Minim say o pepa any odo e de ma party. Sabe me ye no bi no bra ye ma lottery no na ye bon pa san kan nya twe kura je ne sa. But o my we as sua bi du foforo. Yes, o my we as sua bi du foforo wo ho. Say you didn't come into this political space to enrich yourself, but you want to make an impact and also leave a legacy. And for that, Medawase say, oh yeah, principle say yes. And national lottery, the one emperor. I mean, where there, but you decided to look at the bigger picture and didn't go there. So say, baby, a communication here be. May it say yes this time no on beto swaba. Can we count on you?
Not at all. I'm not ready, and I'm not interested. Okay. I don't believe in positional leadership. I believe in functional leadership.
Okay.
I believe in functional leadership. Me nkwana mo MPP mo be position yento so aba full soldiers president. And now me no ka say baby amakone nam ne ade no full soldiers president. I don't need a title to serve.
Baby.
I don't necessarily need a title to serve. Me mpa opani enema komitrim and someone nipa ye pro wa nadwunu ye meeting Adomako betima koye. Nam penifo sa yakotran say ye meeting. Penimpa ba ko odimutin is the communication for your family. There be but fortunately for me, my books to do a match and able for communication, political communication, of course. Fortunately, my 3 masters, emu a communication. Me were MA in marketing and public relations, and I'm more MPhil in political communication. And you know, party no buame. They gave me the platform. Almost as I'm a radio presenter and Koso Radio. Go and check my record.
Yes.
Case Radio, Konongo, go and check my record. Spirit FM, go and check. I am associated with the interview a month for that. But because of separate to me, who said the micro vinya. Enti party no boa me party no bunya. It gave me the platform to serve, at least. But yaudie na me fair mono. But you imagine say, ya mean to be pushing me home. Na me so me the near me be akeka ho. Aboa me nti party ni de. So long as ye nyamu ye you know, ye be koso asom. Then the Bible say Jerusalem nti me nkama no ntum. But I don't need say position no veko. Okay. Emra, ye say my committee.
Yes.
My committee.
Yes,
almost ye no. Monday tell ma wo mo no. Me try say o me nkwada adwinim. Ahobrastem na me dey kan sa. The mandate no, are limited. Why we lost? But beyond that, no, why we lost, no, what are the a year bit makoye, the remedies, and after that, no, crano, say it me nearby power. How do we embark on sustainability?
Yeah, sustain it.
Within 2-3 months, no, I had written a book, 396 pages, a year 63 articles. Medical man, Professor Makikwe, now, penny for a 1 year frame. Say, how come you're able to do this with the references, everything? Within that, and I said, party, no, say, make my year independent, no, yama communication, yet to swabba. And one day is in penny for no, but I was able to argue my way out. And in the history of MPP, open crofua, what with me, because of any. One of the meetings, ye were meeting, and I could follow you. Akwada legona me the president. When ya kwine abe yato no swaba. Obe mi pam ni yefi no aba yaw. Mo aya nto mo swaba no mo nkotra ha. Yes, me body pani di kire wa omfa buo manager. Enso you obi anan ko da achi. Mo aya nto aba ma mo no mo nko ha. Yes. Opra Tefa, former director of external affairs, Obeka Chirao, Yen and 2 years swaba. Contract never buy Yam Mobi. Yam Mount. I'm going to Baba. There be a true swaba. And as a Wukran be been a pet out transgender one, say General Secretary and whoever is concerned in Prince who would mean Yahe. If you were always at the beck and call of this element. So you were at the beck and call of these elements. And to them, ya thought yes, yeah. Then more yapa. Into some of us advocates said no. Maybe you if you are friend next time one. A year 20 article 27, no, articulating the modern day communication structure across the globe. I studied copiously to see how it's practiced in America, Europe, all over the place. Anyhow, we can also relate it to our local setting. And I hope it may be opening. Jerusalem and Timmy Kwanu to Mebua party. And I said, me could dear any mood yet. There be.
Sorry, international say we are looking at your communication here. We should see say what they overboying, but you don't believe in positional leadership. We believe say you can be functional.
They say
even without having the communication director tag, you will still be functional.
Oh yes. Okay. Yeah. Emra. On something simple in phobia, so I any communication in free me seminar. All the 10 regions and 16 regions, no communication officers no kabomu. Emma, woman the better chief of staff. One more president was a muya Adomako. Ya woo. Oman chi omo. And in this time, it went against them. Cecilia make us say, Emra eba yes, ya betu abape. All the 16 regions, bianiaje, Adomako no, eti abape mu de. Amam for point in your money. But this is the third time I make on a radio station say, I am not interested. So Bania to Abama your campaign no BAWUMIA. I can serve you, I can manage you. They mum Adomako Kodi anymore. No. At least I have a family.
Yeah.
I was saying what maybe your dear no a dosso.
It does so.
Market Yanina or Honum Sabreno, 2,500. May James Swako party office. The security guys, me told you and no mwedi. It's more permasem.
Debut. It's okay communication, the degree 2,500.
Market 2,500. That day, no bakuana 2,500. My contracted that. Yaman bida. And so a branch and I'm so ya Gabia Quadet, just what the coffee Japan. I'm mentioning it. Not done him. And the one who said him.
Tam.
Cham it and trod and they told me, so said me. Meaning I'm a major contract. And walk on more how a cook CD. And I was in me. Adomako 2009. One more campaign, what we buy and walk home. But one of our sim office. You go and mass and penny for tracking woman in home. Now, these are the elements. Which have been background come free. Down Crawford do drona Zitoka Quenquada and some people at man your background check. And you don't buy the meeting through your party. They were taking information to NDC. And so now Kufu Adamuche. These were the people who were warrior. President were to look at here. But no one said they were digging their own grave.
Own grave. Okay. You're free communication. The work of NPP. And what can be now? They say or start to kind, or the year to year, any day, my for the amount any day, man. We be to say Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia. Doc, so what shall
yeah,
and someone almost can't define home, and someone you desra no me kai Captain Smart one day be missing me and feed that. But Jinan, you so and fifth no na Bawumia born at the end of digitization as they say we get
Obia Bawumia na no wa born no kuta PAD. Captain Betu radio mu Kumasi. Or ye mini apa.
Oh sir.
Captain ye mini apa.
You don't start about that Smart. Who started radio?
Na go we free winning baba and one and you know.
Oh.
Oba your bayer wedding Pentecost walk off upon contract of any Danica. Many come also as I yet walk from Yedim Common and I was saying, a person for Baha Kebetimian. I mean, a nipano, oh, penny. Maybe you respect me. It's Yana meaning some Besamica. But the country baby, near Crawford besides an achievement. Now there's a medium fee. Young Crawford to carry the mass and medium to the that comedy at Adomako Baafi.
Aye. Some feed omu feed in the palm, mea craminimbi, and I'm Adomako Oka Udika, minimum penny for Nibia. Now, or bomb office, beg this car. It is no so the any minimum pa. Tell me to me about 3 solid guys. And then say be a name normal man is there, but those times are no position. No more than a finance of some medium. Emma me crime be bomb with you some time ago. Minimum pa.
Oh yes.
Yeah. It's like the question and they say the work of MPP and Juma dia ni na no NDC for Nankasa as starting then signed Dr. Bawumia. Now moving forward, what do we do to sell this worker? Ghana for still rejected based on a young communicating ENT and ACBB. Aye.
Certain will be your mammy.
Me patrona make us say MPP Juma be pray and now ye can say and send baby almost kafa Bawumia was and ye Juma pani adin and say almost sign umuti. So as a strategy for I mean like we MPP no. What can we do now? Say niama omo hu to mfaso e na ye hu so mfaso no. Ye be say ya mo mate ase say ye ne na say ye ne yama na ekoso sa no matumi agina so e de ato amai. What do you think? Is there any strategy you have? Is there any way you want to help us the communicators in terms of inuma ye no na sebio propaganda to me ankata so bi wana.
That's it. Yeti kind. The only political communicator. Now, oppositioner. And you as part of your strategy. I was said with me, adding formal conform. One, and of course, more importantly, a past record. Or past record.
Yeah.
And when it comes to the past record, MPP is.
Yeah. When they do we. The line not drop. It's here for trying with Facebook, YouTube. Maybe I can be a Mr. Mon typo. Messages need him running, keep page active. Adomako Baafi ebesa joining bio, I believe, or joining ya best sign the NATO so na what meaning we ye din come about communication. Na utie ne nsem na all can be bre na na say about to ya you lose you, to be honest with you, and your NDC for na ye be extraordinary. I'm say yankasa MPP for no na edi ye ho abro sa na mesi aka no, because say share such depth, such great minds like Adomako Baafi no more yen to me and tap into na uti in 70 be all kana sa I now understand why Chairman Kukufu I said I pray that the internet should discover a crasini mudi Jimmy Semuna NDC for that bay. What Bobby pages will be yen is a submission and also one pie say you know and disconnected na disconnected I won't idea. Oh Debbie. Honorable Pato, sign they wouldn't carry any first ni BY. Either say obeba audio because still am I the same? Mo about. I na bibi kakre koso hanti am Pato abotre meba. Oh. I didn't me screen ye. Maybe. Hey. Edion. Adeo. Honorable me Pacho, man 1 second me Adeo me he. Hey. What would the screen here? Honorable Pacho, sign corner sign bread be white. Sign see from the sign bread in this way in there. Hey, I bet you for. Guess somebody at the papa, the mum part the po. Hey, I said, Melcrania, a dear crown, Elko sweet. Or say, baby, you are messing out, say, messing out, say, you are. Allow your microphone on your unit. When I am young, I'm screen in a yes, neighbor. Hey, there be you. Oh, the afa. Honorable Pacho, what's the man?
Beton Kappa.
Correctly. Thank you so much. Me Pacho na oka strategy niama ye koton ye o man to na afi o ma hu se ye niama papa na ye betumi de aba back na etumi aye in Pacho e ho ne we ye priye nti so betumi ato aso wa
Niema no nya se yanto ni ye. Ya niema no ana se yanto ni ye. Na niema na wo ton no ya niema bebre na ka ho e ma niema na ye to. Yes, ya na mienu suma fidi na mienu na ye dan. Ya na mienu suma fidi na mienu na ye dan.
Ehwe ya na mienu na ehwe.
Ya na mienu na ehwe. Nti ade adwuma no de wo ye. Na na mienu suma fidi sa amre opposition ni ye united. Ni e ba ya. Ni paketu abi kan say ye ni abusuafo de ano. Na na ofri say niema no ton no. Ho am na beto ama o. So we cannot rule out the issue or the influence of apathy. Patriot here.
Yes, sir.
The party no, yeni ankasa na bufu ahye nipam. before say nipem eka ho bi. And of course, I'll not blame them because respect is reciprocal.
Sir.
If you are near man, dear one, ya Antoni ye. Nipa do be a dear ni mu sabreno. Not the expertise, the knowledge in your because they limited political communication to mere speaking, but not management. But political communication, just like any aspect of communication, no, a more of managerial work or administrative work. You sit to strategize. So here,
Yes,
you
sir.
sit to strategize. Forget. But going forward, no. Me and Kasa single-handedly 2024. Make sure a 2020 election, you know. 2020 election, no. Me and Kasa single-handedly. The translate book could say if nakedness promises to clothes as is slave. Nana kumia ubusami ni aba Ellen Obeka chiro. Anytime we be share meeting be no bosso. But any be pushing no under the carpet. And you may woman they were as relevant as they are today. There were more taxi and of course Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. I don't need him to even tax me. I'll work for my brother. He's a good person. He's a good person. Can work for my brother. Now research me go so me yeah to me am who the any crofo mistakes are who do amu ye ni no. You put them together near the ama crofo no. And intino you are praying so that Bawumia you have already resolved. Say come what may. Ye be kuya hu a chain between 2009 and 2016. Yes.
Yo. Now me pacho yenya kanasa no yambra the third one. I feel say won kofo almost person will be say bisa questions. Until me nya wie me die pepepa ye de questions na beto aso. Na na sasem we a wo kan me ankasa me mentor ba ko jo esifo de bia oni me di hu komo oni me discuss nti me de panse wo so wetumi abo honorable ye MPP for ye border uro kan sempi say NDC enye party a ebetumi atwe Ghana so aye Ghana ye wo a ukuta institutional memory. You might correct me here if I'm wrong in this your response. Ebano economy many ni say NDC etumi atena so a country no economically one way to me aye viable that ebio so far on my budget statement, and this time I want to centralize it on John Mahama from excellence, from 2013 to 2016. Budget be anywhere or they call parliament here, or to me be so and I say to me there's something positive, every or minor. And it makes me form say ebano economy, and I say governance running the country. NDC is not a political party that should be in the chance to even come close to the presidency again. You with institutional memory, you with experience, you with your learned brain and everything. What is your assessment of this current NDC people? Do you think, because some people say, you too early, say, say, Papa Kennedy, Japan crack can be. So, no, the problem is for us to go and attack NDC. Because we attack NDC at this time. Do you share that same view? Say we don't have to keep them accountable. And what is your clear assessment of the NDC John Dramani Mahama government? Please let us hear.
Meno kasem na de Kennedy Japan asembe mo na mahwe ni ye.
Sorry.
Oye mi nua pani. Oye mi nua pani.
Oh, but where asem on wa kan yo? Me pa try nyesa me
bi na me tire mu no. Oye mi nua pani, me na to nsa di da. Ya ka sumsem da. Na mo me koduru ba bie no. Ono na amanua no anwie peye. Because me ne nam no nyina no. Me ka president asem kura na ana obi ka also president my foot. Me did that make an sonia. So condo so be did that ya near me. O can we do atem. To out to 20 ye. Nemo no be Adam for ye Fabiano, Obia or your peum. Me no, Madame for Baumia, because we're building a home and why ye be that. Waye bida. Nembo mwenye se chinchina se, nani adenti na kono so anka se ya wen ya wo kona mi support we. Sika na mini bi.
Aha.
Kon kan tem se ya kona mi support we ananka no so nkanye.
Okay, yepa.
Ana mini abufu ya se ma me di na chi kika nse mebrebe. Banyame adom. Ene no menkanasem ono so nkamasem life must go on. But the media wo ya kakra ni say. Say your mama onu control resources. Wonu ni bosha o share ye. Ne 120 days and small kan ye say eye galamse obeyi free ho. Ne o kan ye say 90 days galamse obeyi free ho. Ne o kan ye say within a year oba 24-hour economy. Say wonu mpo yen attack no a. BAWUMIA na onu tra say ama omu attack no. Enti babu so anu masem so ne na bebua. Enti wonu di wajani ne ni baabi a wote. Enti se BAWUMIA wonu ni drone so aba NDC fo obo na baso no. Sa won de wo attack no so ntimi ni president a. De onu ye de acha ni nsa wonu fugua ma obo se no no. Si ankana sem de a. Pani fo de wajani ne ni baabi a wote. Enda manyo sem inti no. Obi ade ne yafunu nam. Obi ade ne yafunu nam. De wonu control the resources. Ewo man mu. Se Kufuado okro, yen security was intact. And now betting to kwesi sampa. Adia beti yakum nipa obinduri. Adia beti yakum nipa ewo ahanta west. Adia beti yakum nipa wa sei empatuam. Wonu ni momu yen kanasem. Enka sabi ase dia obeto ye no. Sabi wuni bibi di muase nya amodo kro no. Wonu momu no se no. Wonu beto ye osisika ni ho. And the presidential staffer you get 300 million. Who are 67%? You saw almost close to 600 million. Enables 60,000. Obra Ghanaian worker who promising to say Kufuado ama 25-30%. No, Kufuado a chiti womu now command 9%. No be our president here. Di kokache say enye your mama the attacking no. Any the work ni ni baby awote.
No correct.
The work ni baby awote.
No correct.
Yo Johnny in the baby ote. Eya sam sebe ye jama tiefo.
Sir. In terms of performance, last me host to Dr. Zato, I think. Debbie Zato, Dr. Zato na minya host to no first.
Yeah.
Dr. Zato, yeah. And na okay bibi say. Now I now understand the narration na no dey ba no. Also Debbie two policies and I say two things. And John Mahama no decided so no say no ever running the country. Say instead of so be $1 dollar I natural stabilization no or no be an artificial. Into the Mahama ye be a purposeful. What said that and all ye they all ye no. Now so to say the wedding car came. Ghana no sao because Bokonkon kunipa be 300. 1 year said you community mining. Ya launch dada. Almost still almost kolonchi bibio de responsible keke eshe ona responsible ekoku nipa nwotwe sa atoyenchem oyenne tese de akoto to the point says now Ghanaian refugees ne ade ni na bemu you still hear some people saying say aban papa ba ebinum say yatete ne amaso odwem na enso wo ntumi nto and in my economic mind you know like as a citizen maybe say ebra sebe Mr. Adomako no wo abemu na niama ne boy den no
me na me ni abamo na mo opposition
o there be
eno na ya no se wo aban mu na wo opposition a ni ni ayemfa nya hwe ya ya che se ya metuwe ene abeka junction this FM side or filling station bi o na nsu come de me see ya me koto nsu ape noble man bi oba Mr. Adomako ni osia me nu anya me hira me pe wasem dodo. Me ya car dealer wa ha unya ho a mesro ya abraye ni nkomo. Otiase. Wa ma me hwe o, but at least there was opposition. Otiwo na ma me bia frɔ ukɔ makola o gentoma yewe mensra de. Mensra na Kufuado 2015 obe fale na yi. Emma wo makola frɛ me a omo prepare sika no. Fortunately na wo di sika o de kodada. So I stop them. Ye buy market women, a daddy for any businessman. Yan fiobia.
Inti okay. what is your assessment so far?
It's the American yes, say.
Aye.
Yan Casano, your strongholds, no. You agree your strongholds, no. A be strongholds, no. A be academia. And see that's a NDC. Bet me overtake academia. And see that's a NDC bet me overtake media. And then see that's NDC bet me take TUC. And then see that's a bet me take media. But because any civil society, but at the Jani Munentino,
yes,
we ended up sacrificing all our strongholds. At the Maomo. Don't you see?
Yeah.
And this is the said the old car. No one will find it for your economy. And this are too forcing. Now saying I want to say a year fund to be 1.4 billion. What have it?
Yeah. They sent it to the locality, and then they blocked it and then transferred the money back again. Omukudi.
Ya kuponi Mr. Masa. Ya kuponi Obia or no chronofita. Not young crop in a parliament. And I told me affectionate attending general prepare no home. Okodua, the affectionate judge as I hear cattle forcing a kid. But in Japan, over by you catch piano, and another year or no enemies a budget, no engine, no. By before budget, you're reading another. By before budget, another. Okojina was for the first 40 minutes, the attempt. Because one captain himself the budget, no, a vote of no confidence. Okay, when another 40 minutes, as I conclude, and there's nothing. So you need a budget, so maybe you're economic student.
Okay.
At least your course up to A level.
That's still good.
But my work on political communication, my book, the Master Toolkit for Effective Political Communication, lesson 7, no, chronologically, no, I assemble almost all the relevant economic terms. So that economic appreciation, our politics, any discussion, I am ready. Because and then politics across the globe, economics has become the center stage.
Yes.
It's now occupying the center stage. In two control, you could be good at English. If you are an engineer, if you are a doctor. Now, if you don't know, you don't understand the basis of economics there, you make sure that they be them in publishing. So I say, it's the American. One more economic issues, grad here. Yan Yaja on and this in the Sabi. One more agitum. Other Spielgabra. He said it said when it comes to economic management, MPP is always better. Anamiwa.
But okay.
Spielgabra has endorsed that. And of course, the car economic NDC. One more year revert. No more intelligent. Your mama shows please Spielgabra. But only say one pass it. And pass it. He went through the most favored politician. But he's gone through the system without allowing the system to go through him.
Yes.
They say okay. And over 50 billion. And now one more artificial or my withdrawal free system.
Yes.
And I'm inflation a kudruho. Yes. Overcast inflation above form. But Sikaba na adekoto. Number 2, the more end this inflation ever form no. Now could be a move from 5 cities to 7 cities to 10 cities. The more end this inflation ever form no. Now the 3 cities, the super 5 cities no, and then a move from 5 cities to 7 cities. What you say? That is NDC for you. And you know, the atosum gold for oil. BAWUMIA buy almost close to 5 billion. Nobody can shame. The second one, almost had 1.4 billion. IMF cry I want you woman. And no crampo crano between mama any what they saying Yabua another criminal no na some work out and this is by through knowledge presiqua obucha na semu ni asan elevating from deputy governor abe governor no
governor
say omo first ka bia nhim your mama be jan no kan also ye discuss na shemu enti say ya dey say country bia party bia ko mo treasure dignity a enka osanka what they say, national, what they say, Bank of Ghana governor. Your friend say, so, a Siamano. Osaki Apamno. Osaki Apamno. Osaki Apamno. O president, so we did no correct your discussion. Was all your first discussion, but because NDC, they don't know anything about dignity. Now, if they know something about dignity, come baby, your man wakaza. Kufuado kasa or buy ya 3 SHS for the beba. Any 1 year or the buy. Kufuado kasa or buy 17 of no just taxes. Obey year free. Within a year or ye free. 4 years, ya Antonia Mamuda, COVID buy. Now, what will buy a tax me a nupa ye free one? What purchase the more than 14 taxes Nediaba? Already? In this second, Japan, I mean, your penny cocaze, and ye na maintenance ye. It is one na MPP. Send you see why you're calling. And ye buy any synchrophobia, the body, the nolly prosecute you, Munina. Near the end, this for Kojina Kotua. Any pano buy ya on your no. And then Sasson Koye be Nipano da what ya bear when it was Unyam Fangoy. Tana na 72. Unyam Fabano many. Minia. And then when be yes, yatin sembio. The share of a crofody be so mocha. Jaja baby, I could draw no position, the Munsem, Yafadina Tuja. Every year, Frunam contract in tea. Ah, no, be a yamba. Yes,
sorry, lawyer. I did hear me. He say, Panny, and no quite the mean fancy. Now, me bomb pies and sister Ellen, ever join an Amaka. Yeah, 2023. And crofody, sorry, no pa. No matter what my shirt, white shirt, for fair phenomenon, and I'm doctor. Into ya one number beer, ya one number beer. Now some performers they say ya marco mato. Now this time, ya tissue amosua. Unyo been a better Thomas as a doctor qua on fee. Because ya must microphone quite momo meto to amoset. Come and find me did the position qua. And for your new method to say the yeah baby or bra yan yesterday. This time around, some of them were even fighting against the man himself. Some of them will be born or they are into crown and no before at the bar service doctor. So now, yeah, less than the pub cacrebu or wow, one more year mark on my time, but yeah, this time I do more obey. Nanya don't Naya to a baby, yeah, but Pamu baby, and yet, oh, rather, yes, so coming up a pepper almost on the air.
I dear Bakwa may bump pies about BAWUMIA will be a Yame media one tomb or Wabutre Najimudo. Not Toshi. Ye lose because 40% in Natoshi.
You.
Ye DC is I know more. Now Kufuadu Tuamoka 4,500. Yes, see in China on Abeco DC in Abeco 4,500. Yeah, no. The common fund a year 25,000. I say 250,000. NDC buy, you know. What the one a salary now con 19,000 from 4,500. Oh yeah, you know, a year common fund no or the cut 25 million from 250,000 to 25 million. Can it can 250 billion? And so Sikanun Swaya de Bema DCs no. They are the amana toshi. Emma would DCs and what is that about your Corizani?
Annie, I remember.
And some were GDSS and can people we need, yeah. Come on, me cruya, Begina, we say, Yaman position, can you man position, Cassia? Yes. And nano, Yankupon ada Roma. They say when you baby are question. The market or to a yampia. But we meet to penny. Or shall I know ye? And this idea. Yeah, you want some? Yeah, one crop for pa. What we see, dear. A man penny for a mere shroud. One kwaji, woman warrior, my you know, woo ye. Emma yegi o my japadia, a chrono, as woo ye. You want some cat? You want some cat? Whatever be idea piano, men or men cack in Japan. Men cabra champon. I love them so much. Woman to woman, you bet me. Never my chitty for no dear. So you are against a woman become BAWUMIA dear. We've been coincident that the bush for.
Sir. All right. Honorable, yabayi waka BAWUMIA in the next 5 minutes, pe. In the next 5 minutes, pe. One my idea be say be one more person journey now no be on the prowess and also be on the strength. Now, why would Adomako Baafi want us to vote for BAWUMIA? Why? I didn't hear. Why BAWUMIA?
We are several na yo then asemi but timwa na yesi asemi pataku den wadi ngwatinye. Yedra amanya sam na ye no. Enye matrama kwa o. We need experienced hands. Amanya sma ye no. Enye nkekamu ene aneden fon. E wode o wadwene a wotimi to ne bo hye ne ho so. President Kufuor say ensuo ya ehye mfa nipa.
Debi.
Amanya sma ye no. Enye timba okose ne de ye. Ye wode o wadwene. Yesi beku idi fatna kono. Enyim ya bidi gu animu yi no. Ye ne kiremu ni say BAWUMIA waye bida. Mabobo adwuma hodo a ne bi ni wo mayimu bin Kamala kura no. Emro ye vice president e America. No ba ha no. Obesia drones eya say and democrats winning ya come be implementing.
Yes.
And the UK national identification UK have been mentioning that of Ghana. What you say? Odi ya no atu nchen ya. Interoperability BAWUMIA niam any digitalization and enya BAWUMIA digitalization e no free way. Ene bonko for di akoyachi enipa nkoyaba na yemmo computer ni enyi na ya ni data ene de yeso kofa notebook na wa chia umu de ntasu aka pen no na wa de atwere abaifu e part we say enti BAWUMIA waye bidda de taso mienu yesi baku di or the saying opani tire won de akira kuma so ye pani na wuntimi hye wakoma so na de sebe emma na eka sema ngawo enkwada na eka ngawo wan hwe yi a obeda ni jata we o manyina enti na ohia pani a owa botre ada wan na ni ade ncha Kufuor ba obetra konya so no wo unu se pani na to no eduru ba bi kura na manfo go na Kufuor de aye na dura na they mama konya no betra so a you face the reality. Kufuor de na eni sunu ne bandada. He believes in democracy. Ojo oyeboko. And into a moment na konya no so a media mempre no enye se bia wadwuma ba ko bia wa bie no I have fired you. And say na be you obi kura adwuma adie no e wadwuma mu no betima fire minister bi no e wo mo say you appoint and disappoint. E was so timi nyansem bi to akire. Na se nipa no ebi adachi bi o kan wetima kire. Na so de akoma bone ene nkekamu eni etrantom wa untimi. That person or wasa insiye or wakuma e wo nipa ho do no. Ene amanyesemu no etisa adwuma bia unim nipa ya forget. Enyansa nkeka media unime and mistakenly sankrofo no na onye discipline no beka che say Ghana for onye discipline. How do you define who is a disciplined person? Obra one kasa no you have become a citadel of indiscipline.
Yep.
BAWUMIA is noted. He's a citadel of discipline. It was one which so or kabomu a bad experience why bida 16 years in opposition 8 years in opposition 8 years in government. My record the better no so yes
sir
o see ye and na Ghana no so be president here say bi o minia enya ni say nkwa na wo adwuma ana say wo ba bi o kwa ECOWAS na wo ko AU na more important lo be ko UN na ko jina ko ka brofo fon wo de macro calculate so you need somebody who's saying niema obe present no a very coherent, a very consistent, well structured and full of meaning. Now say BAWUMIA speech or command na brochire emrofo ni nyina in fact no me yemahyehe wo mo but na say adule mu ni ade adom katiam so would da kota kwadu a no yin America what you say ade no say wonimu a watobo wonimu a watobo at least my year political communication my year research na ma say Sebi a man for taking advantage of people's ignorance, a man for taking advantage of people's anger, a man for taking advantage of people's anger as well, both anger and hunger. A man for taking advantage of tribalism. But again, sir, because Baumia Bayeno, Baumia Bedi Akufuado, you know, one caso ya Santinida, no a man Pursini. Baumia Basum, you know, one case, where ya sini, and now ya Koni, and also ya Santini, no ya man Pursini, no. But not Jenny or the boy, you know, and the Binumia contract, a Binumia ministers. Into Mumia Yinaqua, can I mean Pom Fanche? Into a penny one some year, a year maybe. His level of intelligence, his level of experience, his human right record, his attitude, and his humility, and the level of tolerance, any appreciation of people and things. They stand taller above everybody else.
Okay. Now, briefly about this current year Air Causeway. I believe, sir, in one of your papa Ken, ne speech, or can be about say Satana, they were asking him about a soft for name why maybe not know, and all cast or no on ye Christian or ye Muslim, name or a traditionalist. Me research kakra my no say the percentage of traditionalists and as a traditionalist I Ghana no is somewhere around 4%, maximum 5%. Or more practicing as I say me traditional religious practitioner no. It's around that percent. But ono no GD say ono no kura 4% to say 5% religious backing no. You better Obama no more. Chin will be on no kura Muslim background. You walk after Christianity, you walk Muslim there. Can you tell me why some of our leaders no choose to use that word about we and sorry dino crack aside and mudi kremoniba omontuaba and zungo for antuaba and den. Can you give us a little thing about it? Why should it be so? And in any case, why should a person be selected based say or you Catholic ni and say or you be ni? And why would he holding 4% things or no number to Abama no chin will be on Ukra more than 4%?
Maybe Sauba example, I am fucking Diema because they want auntie, your tea and so much as Semka. Baumiano and Catano, the BBano is sufficient enough for discussion.
Okay.
Medical claim say Baumia Bano, no one is the new, one ya Methodist ni, one ya Anglican ni, and a 1 year Santinio, or Basa Mampurusini or Yakremoni, and a Ghana Fonina. Mr. Baumia was more popular than a Kufuado. I stand to be corrected. 2016.
Oh yeah.
Tamla no ma Jonana Kufuado to afu. Eya Baumia eya Kufuo na Kufuado omo me nsa na de bae. Tanya ma we say nyina so odwini hwa kiri a eya den na set person on change na identity say dem abaya santini. Na de tumi ntino obi ka ne nsem. But eno no hye megidie den. Me ya santini. Kufuo beba no. Omo say komfo no tia basantidua. They have forgotten send the free for bedi akonya kakra. Na champion bedi bi. But e bia ndu akra de obeka se soja mai. But enu kra e head of state. From ya santifo they have forgotten. A champion free tabuom, a free mampon. Sort ya say. O free mampon, o sekireni, se le memye sekireni. And so brother we edro no, onyame twedi ampo makofo bedi president. And of course one of the best presidents.
Yes.
In total, Kufuor, a bapa ye out the beat, Minia. Kufuor,
no size. On. So far, they're no size.
Kufuado. Yeah, the tone so say, what you made the president that. And na jubia ye coach be, maybe the movie. Nana, a dear back on who say, one yes a young cocum udry, young cobusumu, a Kufuado.
Only the
Yame Sumwa, ye the president in Anglican. Ukraina Sunday no tonwa na nabeko Christ the King Church. You can't take that one from him. Nampanifo ni bia na dwono e o se ekoyi muso na nasi Nyankopon no de mbae no obeye. And of course the GDS to play a role. Yes, I came for to me near Kunyada, a brand new duro no, na Kufuado, we fie ngotwe. And the crown who didn't change your mama, a mamma no ma could be dia kwachiri.
Yeah.
Thought yes, yeah.
That's why.
Yes.
That's why.
Okay, the more air cancer BAWUMIA team media, the more than Nyame kasa. Nyame so Bible move from Genesis to Revelation. Unfair nipa do draw any nipa kwan ye na kwan da. There me no trust na yehwe Bible mu me research amaye ni ade ade a. Emre bia Nyame di nipa ketwa. On kai kraka Gideon akosi se soldier for pim. O Nyame mani fa nipa 300 pe.
Yeah.
Now go light e wo tuo akese any akode Onyame ma David or the Krubo. Entinye nipa kwan. The more omo kan ye negatives no, the more they said me ding. Emma minya GDA said this man is destined to be president. Then Yankopon epa nipa dodo so. And then Nyame kofa niema kese e ho dada dia. Na Nyame tumi ni saying. But the nipa nyini ne the nipa esro se emmemu no. E ho na Nyame no nyam dadi. Sanse o shen when nyam wi a ye gina ya dance die. And BAWUMIA is going to be a living testimony come 2028 when we swear him in as the next president come 7 January 2029. His Excellency, inshallah, Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA. They are also be. Yes, say behind every successful man, there is a woman.
Sir.
And now me no kase BAWUMIA central. Me nua ba Samira nam Kumasi. Now we don't know kasa. One more contesting na the only person and the year ever that stature. Yewura Kwabena Japan. The year no wokuta PAD in political communication. She's a strategist. Every now and then, Lawrence Japan. Emrofu Befano. Me or me about 4 courses of political communication. And she's such a gem. Wabe papa no so fair. No fair. O jina Samira jina otimi MPP wa de oye. So ti ase. And it is one konya obi a ne yiri so ewo nim dia sononko na boso ba na meja paye na akofa lodi na type yi betre on mu and say we you and ye mami ni brofo die ayese krama ni semina on pe so ti open they go open isu ensu oh ensu oh ensu
o say this crime the seminar
the time making
on bekra
grade Ghana ye pepa ni enya mami obi ezo kuta masters wo ye say fa gimpa o grade
yo ofado akọ ye da na me pa chon krofo bebre abaso a omo question ma nti ye be
me chia o mu nyina omo question dey mechi na mo ngada na mo first camera yen publish book na mo me bra ho me kire
unim tie bibio na unim say o ka books ni na so hu ya na me tworo na me person ka utumi na one day mayen anka utumi ba on a Wednesday a nke beboa cause Wednesday na ya na ye program na ye more education and whatsoever and anka utumi ba one Wednesday bi anka obeye free a na nko am publications no they were out, especially communication ones, because I want to be a great communicator. Until we will give you the chance to discuss your books now at Tron over 23 books at Tron. We will end at their own to me so enfamba out yet, you know. We can come together. Right now we have so many bloggers are omoye MPP oriented you to me raise funds. Say even if we have to raise funds to publish 1 or 2 of those books, we are willing to do that work. And once we announce, say, yeah, the brow, I know, say we will get the money to do it. Once we mention your name attached, say we want to publish a book, trust me, offer. We are gonna be, and even if possibly, Krana, get some of them up here in the bookshops. I can facilitate. Like the Canadian one. I have a few people in there. We academia. I can contact them. We can have some of your books on the shelf here.
Oh, there.
That is something that I believe private
political communication. Yeah, emerging course, you know. In Canada, in America, and UK. What we said that new books or political communication.
Debbie, we don't have it.
Ghana have cried any bikra.
Yeah, we don't have
they
it.
They started with journals and articles. And Professor Kwam Kakeri, Professor Ansu Chireme, Onakumsen, Professor Ansu Chreme, Kofi Adekum, Kwesi Yanka, and a mere Dr. Lauricia, year Aquabra Japan Yiri, and then the Vice Chancellor, Unimark AIDE, a year on so no Opoku Mensa. Any mebre professors and doctors, I say, I've taken a positive initiative. And before some by me and fell no crown, no cratano, Makira Daho. Yeah, I home the day. Aha, and sana a traino. My year, ye may bring a bakubi, ewa hanomoa. And you catch the crana. And Kratano Dawson, we know the indispensable philosophical quote for strategic political management and leadership. And only about 700 quotes. Now, each of the quotes is already here. And it's reading a whole book. Each of them. Oh, there's a Wednesday,
yeah.
That's an important idea.
Yeah, just that one. I mean, that
quotation be a make a piano. Oh, and sana political communication, master toolkit for effective political communication. And sana, we know leadership, any de keka who, and so no. Ya yini go on. Ya make yasi. Inti mami musa make a crana. Be rough here, and come de me.
Me pato, a bear quick pass so that you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Me pato say question just one question per direct course. My brother we have over fear any say to me could did idea. It is one question. Say about somebody else who keep on very short. Said the bear will be to me answer and tell me where to me acquire the oil. And the Queen Papa be one the first one I know starting. Who question be the man me pato Sister Monica Pacho, hold on. Queen, me Pacho for where you bra? We found a question. Yo, me Pacho, you yanko.
Me dasipi.
And I dear toss will be mammy kissing me with sour and say, a conforming no monty as you said, not tabac. Now, me pesa will carry be more monty as you said, not tabac. Now I'm not president. 80 a one a crano, and I fess a witch. I need at CS. I can say, King, Crawford, woman, senior may be a thing. Second, Mr. Mahamudu Bawumia, Dr. Ababi Dibi, Wapeti President, Abbas, it's in my own tears, say, well, by a president, no, the year, now your vice, Nanun no bedroom, said yet, Nana, Kufuado, and no bedroom, no, 80 me patch over to me at the Moka Crabby, I'm a mouth for at your say, or I'm a that.
Okay.
Oba me dasi. Di kan. Empanimfo ase uju so gu fa ko a eni pu ahuru. Empanimfo ase ebisua no ma na ato a ebene. Empanimfo kra na ase na esan aka se obosumanim ye kono prensa. Eni ti se me start kofo a kofo ba 96 oba 2000 eni yeye. Akufo ado ba 2008 oba 2012 2016 yeye. Mers ba 2000 oba 2004 2008 ne yeye. Mama mpa obo man obebo man no. Wakoye no olusu 2016 2020 2024 ne bae. Na ntisa BAWUMIA ne record no eye kama. Ne etoso mienu asema ye ni adanse atwasem no bi adanse. Se obi ba an wakon wasa ba bio na enye dia. Kana Japan di 24 years. Aden obedi MP ye di kan no wa ma obi ama. Aduchum me say the fourth time no ekoso yi. Aden wo ba ye no wan kase obi mra. Bran champon say the third time no mu yi. Aden wan kase obi emra. Eye menu akwabna Japan. Wonu president ko four time no amamuom. Na na time onu sie di na brosa medie. Aden wan kase oba ba mu da. Enti ense so oba biem. Enti mini aso eni adanse atwase no yi adanse. BAWUMIA de na wo kan no. Say ye na mama coin waba. Wonu de president to president. Na vice president. O man so esa no yakosi say vice president bia ni wonu mu a oba odi kanya. Vice President Biaba on tie enya. One kai kura no be kai mills.
Yes.
Ana me boana.
Macho.
Yes. Intensi. Enti yes, give the dog a bad name and hang it.
Hang it, yeah.
The yada na munum se sa oba na okode o mabiewu a then na bi di MP 24 years. Ya tosu mienu kura no. Minia. Yada na mo se BAWUMIA nkrofo anto ama no. Na wo wudi 24 years. Ema mu asade nyina onyaye. Wantimi angurumu obi am na maintain seat. Ye di kai ya lusu can seat. Yada na no achi no. BAWUMIA North East ofri no. Ya winning eno ne the only a year yetimi winning no region no ye BT NDC. Then na central region minu kana Japan a wono ye guru wa central region no out of 21 seats ye nya 3 pe.
Yo.
Dia ono no so ntimi nya no ne region wo winning. Na wo a wo betimi am kan sem no o region wa lu support. Obedi baby akodo ne mabu on ma ye pese ye ton ye BAWUMIA. BAWUMIA first one me kan say etisabe.
Yes.
Ubenya abenkwan. Ubenya enkompro, ubenya ngo, ubenya kenten, ubenya praye, ubenya nsafufu, ubenya petresi, ubenya kokunu, ubenya design asomroje. And this such a good material is there na me tonwa. The tangentials ni maniema na ka dio ni ntuma nke grasafo.
Grasafo, yeah. All right.
Nke grasafo.
All right.
Into we binu mo kasa akọ ete say, ye ba na wunti no. Sa na tie dia Solomon kumubi ba. BAWUMIA ba ngui. BAWUMIA ba tiase. Into BAWUMIA be din konim.
Amen. 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 All right. B, Mr. B, eja usu mpacho fa dia bra quick na yanko.
Mr. Lawyer,
Mira.
Na masa man pese me de minimum say 2028 ye babak. Ye babak.
Na me tiase.
Adia ma heart ni touch mano. Misraw. Mamu we feed that me bo ene man kitikiti mi ansaso. That because o mreniti. Ye de kan share health insurance. America so we yare ana so wo insurance. Now comes ra. Boy America kwa won bibidi no. The man who say, oh, who insurance there a better cost to say. But who insurance a better cost to say. So free education. Sabe, I have to the same to cost school now. Bills o man the bill and the who say school now kono. Private school can say na betia. Schools are kono. Say na band ya chawo. Ya ma we ya where? When the other before so ya bo de road.
Baby, I be on nam no or a trouble.
The moment for what you say, maybe I want to who value. Yeah, can't do it now yet, but then before the 4th Yama, I do to my net, had to jump in the one yet. Now, 70.
Oh, that's a more castle can win your pound.
When you cause another tea, Miss Lawyer, sir, I did, Mamma, but not yet to walk, the champion of no contract. Had to jump back on you. They can't go to Pala, hey, I got to Pala insurance and yet, and then we go. You know, because we're doing this, we're doing to do a bind the channel. Access, the same thing. Kakrana, yes, who be me, if you go and a buyer, Cabin just say, Baba, I told, about the child who carry.
Okay, I'm Mr. B, the Okano,
Saka, no prison. Saka, ya bana the child, ya, Kawubi. Then the person who said the Bano school, Sika, Abanda, no more who the value, but Yama, I won't know who the value of the whole thing. ADA never be a kind, send another Geo, Swanjo, number 4 toy go, cannot of the Casey, none want it, and but if want it, put some of my media, bro, come say what I meant. The message said, who must have to be so be a piece of Dr. Warrior. Now, quiet, Celia, I'm in one year with Yasako, there's some, and our contract is almost for money, Papa, who for one may pay, not for one may and may even change it. Contract bar, one more is finding out, one teacher will be a yappy. Just from about for the two one best as I bet Jerry, with us lawyer, Yamisao.
You won't shall be.
You, Yeah, and the lawyer, they are not patron, say, BB to say free education. Yes, a son come the bill, a coffee. I remember say, you can't ask them, no, I say, Ebiana, I will phone be Nimska here. Government, and they say, Tanka, almost to me the bill coffee, and Kaye. But I'm say, Uncle Banis, and them say, and no one say, Nana Oka. Obe comment, and I say, Uncle, next question.
Penny, if you're in Yabufono, there's a brain moon and be able to me, make a BB. By any loose, you know, Yan Peja. By in as smart as said the Ubana uncle, you know, I could find the money in the Gabi Mono Peke, or Moncro for and communication, no problem. But Yan Kasa, your national executive, no, a minimum the Atenka, or Brendim the animal, and your better position. It's mobilization near the Adeno, Tabine crack communication and not a failure. Most of them we organize a youth organizer, Nazara coordinator, one wine, co-many organizers in Yano. What did they do? And did they even know what political organization is about? And their party, no, what you want the Atinka? Hey, Nansa me kote bakuya na emisre. I am not against the guy. Deputy National Organizer, Yakobo no, you were saying, Abdulkumanov. Lloyd. I respect him so much. But we organize a deputy. In this one, but modern year, I then our strive will say, obey substantive.
Yeah.
I fed your whole start so obey a youth organizer. Emotion, number one. Number two, ya boon, you know, a bra ya bone, no, a little trump card into be organizer. Any company me chamane. A papa masuma na mdenam. Monya campaign, mamma, me bro with your medi chairman. Are you serious? That be. We are sacrificing our core values. So, you know, now, Obia, or per organizer, or per general secretary, or per chairman. Ah. Oh, come on. Men family home kojim.
Yeah. Safuke, Pacho, a question back to Honorable Pacho. I am on the fast life because I saw call. Only at 2 hours.
Yo, Honorable, that's a pass or my home coin. Now, my family to say, in the okay. Now, make us about me a question. Honorable me Pacho, Yen animal or Mura say, ultra about politics in Tina, and Mammy Busa question. Me Akasadia about Dr. Bawumia. Towns, I remember, UK had more. Minia Marcus would make you crab a bit. Yeah, mobilize your papa. Let me be so.
Oh, Yamin Shramo.
They did a woman, and she said, a month for any woman. Your friends, maybe, I was a lecturer. Your friends, maybe, as lecturers, Omoja Mojuma, no, come on. Within 4 years, 6 years. Now, when she see a fear who brother add the time and they walk. Lecturers and went to be and see Bakumpo. Yet you're now for lawyers, we Jacob politics more. Within 4 years, we will see a fear, and that's what total filling station. My just
why is this so?
Mira Medasi. I don't have the book here. I'll have quoted. Say, ye man, you're someone, you know. Yeah, Akwe BB say. Okay, let me check if I can find it here. I want to be, yes. Mami, even what I'm explaining, you know, I'm also looking for the writer in Makutu Eddie Atremo. Hello.
Yeah. We are here.
Mira, the American say, let's not cry. Now I'm a bro. No one will say, Paddy. Young Crawford, now you could you turn name back with the Sam George, you know, any yes will be a candle health minister. Let's say they were Bob Rampo. Now, Korean Crawford, yes, side the war. Aha, many young souls. I quote it from my own quote. The caption of the book is Indispensable Philosophical Code for Strategic Political Management and Leadership. Adomako Baafi. Point 38. Many young souls rush into politics not as a calling, but as a shortcut to work, blind to its purpose, deaf to its duty. They chase office with empty hearts and unprepared minds, caring little for country, truth or legacy. Integrity becomes a casualty and service a slogan. Yet they forget politics is not a golden staircase, but a crucible where one must endure neglect, betrayal, slander, and scorn. It is not a place for the faint-hearted or the fame-hungry. Only those driven by inner conviction, not outer reward, by purpose, not profit, can stand the fire and still remain whole. For in the end, politics does not just reveal power, it reveals character. But what you say?
Which means that the 2 minutes when someone 2 minutes and
yes. And then the padu one word we said Miko Rama Meko Kunya. Opening so kind Jeremiah 17:11 or say the open when yan train ekwaso. Or Tisaku kwa video butun kosia enyo on the 2 years so. Obebunu na mufa jafa na wi no be kwasia. Yenu anuma ya twe ma broso e o yoko ni ade. Wo ma ya twe ma broso ko yoko yi. Asem no enya nru ni pempen so. Otan wom eni ade wom. Na so ade be ni anu ame Adomako Baafi mankom bi enti wo be frɛ me kra na ma na be ba beje ntokwa nako. Enti yese na wo de ma ye yie se in as much as ye bompa yese NDC di assemble to so enye no kre no ye bompa yese enye no kre. Na mom se koba se MPP record wa ye de kro no ato ye so a ye mfa obi anto mu da. Na NDC for de de kro no aban no eba ne ahwehwem adu omutum no na mpese omutimi equalize AIDE a na so ma ho kwan kopɛ di a ede de open nwanya no si enya de okwansa mu a gare de ne bo onye de ma pasi kira ka ho because wo nya wadwuma wa ma me contract eti me tro sika ni botom gare de ne bo onye de me bam so pani ya me hye oden said ye bi dan kwakura koda mu bi but ye bom pa said de omede to omsu ni nyina no se ne ye huru ene de omo keka no enye no kre but opani nya papa. The essence of politics is for the public good. And penifo atina se dwene amanyesam no na botae ni nyina no ese ye de bebu ani paye. But the politics na kuduro on might say Ghana okuje to timi ko foreign minister.
How?
Come on.
How? Top diplomat, top diplomat you could get broker.
Obra men kasa for MPP for Alfred Okova Dapoy. What's now America? Were you well coached?
Yep.
Were you very intelligent? Professor Mills in Samuel Atamils. He's also very intelligent. Yeah, to Amagu. Because people want to establish hegemony. Shall Obi at the Kofi Buachi. Law school, Onya awards more than 6. Very intelligent. Then the mobile one for national security amano because tribal. Ya pesi di akamfuani titru ni asantefo. Mo amfa ntia ministry amano. Mo amfa defense amano. Yoko boss mo amfa amano. Ya mane so a oye watchman e wo Jubilee House.
Aye.
Na yan krofo bi aido mako gu honum. Kofi watchman. Kofi Buachi. Otakwadu anakwa in America. Na Kofi ani so ni se na de achi yakum obi ato yi. Kai. Wo hu ani se obehu Kofi bone ni hunu mi sei. Kai obehu sa kwar mo koche no ha.
Hey, intelligence ni adwuma.
Kofi.
Yo. Yo.
Na ya dia ka ho bi. Kofi de nkokopia NDC da ben. Ye nia ye nkofo ye pie nipa ye ni say kofa e so obi de dampare. At a point, na kufu ado Fred dampare or say I'm doing my work. And no NDC on the guided rollings or guided mills.
Mills, yeah.
Ne ya sakotam yehonu. Na ye den interior minister utimi lusu since I 1992 ni okaja dama few and we interior minister will lusu 2000 ABCBM near to us a sancrophobia de bego and ne
yo
me
pacho mo amowo TikTok no eya mo ma asone na oyi se manfa Bluetooth na join ya se mo kasa on tina wa ansamo Bedi ako wuntina me answer we nintaya muntie yen. I'm trying to project as much as I can. But se me too free more. Se more mobisa question, se mobisa onte. Inti bear with me now. Let's try to work with it. I mean, himself voice ni a little faint there. But me pacho bear with me with that. Mr. Marcus. Me pacho our question be them Honorable Baafi.
You me question the About Ethiopia.
You.
Papa share that the first time I'm share academy fee. It goes not. Nipo boni dia menyem akokosa.
Akokosa.
Oya me mani bia.
That was the first time.
Aye.
Now, I communication person. In my question, I'll be straightforward. But let me read the
Okay.
I'll say propaganda phobia is a grave obstacle to clear thinking. The tendency to ignore everything coming out of a belligerent country as mere propaganda is fully. The crucial question is whether the fact is true and the appeal is sound. I have seen students at the movie squirm in their seats protesting. This is propaganda. When views of bombed Coventry were shown, we must not allow ourselves to be taken in by specious arguments, but we must not let ourselves mistrust the truth out of laziness or in order to spare ourselves the pain of acting on our own considered decisions. Central America, the MPP, looking at them, believe you be there. If maybe you are intrinsic, that communication must be very progressive, special, and not combative. Over the years, we prefer Nana Komia style of communication, Damboche, Nano Hininto. Then we have Sir John Mobo Nyanga say Adomako Baafi, Pamela Duncan. Once they have
their style.
That type of combative communication.
Yeah.
We want to push a certain refined people to push our communication instead of people who can combat whatever is thrown out there. Because one scholar, and it is Thomas Grandi, saying that to consider the views of belligerent people as mere propaganda is folly. The media people started the word Jakoshism. Oh, you do win down. By the time I didn't obey, I would say Ghana for Honagin. My sister, Amma, and what's no hope, not do what they will combat it right and then. My papa, do you think that the decision to vote for communication directors, or I would say, what is your view on that?
Medasi, without sounding braggart or boastful, I have done a lot of research or propaganda, and there is no aspect of propaganda and its application in politics. I've read copiously about them. Now, some book here make one same the power manual, communication, leadership, and political strategy. Lesson 21: propaganda application in political communication. Ya oka ye na mi ko tu bi na mi wi amachire. Etiefo ntie nie pa. Yedi kan o say political propaganda like fire can warm or destroy. When kindled with truth and aimed at the public good, it enlightens the masses, mobilizes progress, and gives voice to noble cause. But when it burns with deceit, selfish ambition, and partisan blindness, it becomes a weapon of mass manipulation, scorching truth, corroding democracy, and wounding the soul of society. It is not propaganda itself that is evil, but the motives that breathe life into it. That is number one. Number two, propaganda, when intelligently conceived and skillfully applied, can be one of the most potent instruments in an opposition's communication arsenal. It is not a tool for reckless use, but a weapon of calculated influence that must be planned with foresight, targeted with accuracy, and deployed with surgical precision. Its true power lies in shaping perception, undermining the morale of the ruling party's base, eroding their confidence, and subtly discouraging their enthusiasm to the point of suppressing turnout. At the same time, it can redirect national sentiment, reframing narratives in ways that favor the opposition's vision and priorities. In the hands of a disciplined strategist, propaganda becomes more political noise. It becomes a quiet yet forceful current capable of shifting the tides of public opinion and altering the discourse of political destiny. I don't know. And Sana, after quotations, Mashasir, introduction to propaganda, brief history of propaganda, purpose of propaganda in opposition communication, types of propaganda, propaganda techniques. We have the glittering generalities, transfer, testimonial, plain folks appeal, bandwagon effect, card stacking, and fear appeal. And then application, crafting a party in the ruling party strongholds. How do you apply propaganda in the ruling party's stronghold? NDC did it in Ashanti region, in Eastern region, and Brahafo region. We sat there and they didn't see it. And people hijacked the whole system. Yeah, okay. Propaganda is not wrong. It can be bad and it can also be positive depending upon its application. From ancient time, Bible times, propaganda, Roman for Greek for women in America, they have been using propaganda, psychological warfare. Now, Catholic for crowd, they even established an institution just to progress, just to expand the Catholicism. So, just here, and in the word propaganda, a Greek term to propagate, to scatter, to spread. And into marketing, a propaganda tool. And yes, sir, and not only say it's not taken towards negative. Public relations, a propaganda tool. Every aspect of saying politics, any is communication, a propaganda. When Timini Penini Yagini, maybe by 2009 when we lost, I single-handedly researched into propaganda, and I'm a chairman penny including John Boyd and Samia Ukunom. I feel Kodru Baby, party to meet Transi. Yes, Adomako Baafi, where propaganda, my man in station we. So one day, if I'm writing my memoir, I'm not even using when I write or when I'm writing my memoir, a mixed feeling, a sunya reward. Yet me translate Sami Jamfin room in 9, and so this is projecting. Yet me translate Okuje to Legon, ye call radio universe or mother, and so ye by Manana Kumyan call radio so build the confidence. And so now our party, yet with the moment in call when they say it may be ano, they are called translate, moderation, and yet me aggressive type, and I mean just soft spoken, may in between. Me reading whoever is coming. And it may be an party a word is sought and considers its communication. It may be an BB assessment on your opponent. And it is Sami Jamfi on what to say. Because I'm director of communication. On 2 occasions did we meet on UTV. What to me and Kasa? You're changing Sami Jamfi and no one to meet less of my abwa membra. Mama said that here Banomra. Flower. In this year, 2 occasions, he was shivering like a living Hamilton. Now, yes, we had 20 and penny for now, a minister more also MP. No, I caught on now, but Shintella, we school won't even call resource. Now, go MP and Massey. And the antina Mompen Quadani being first, can't show them some, walk on what can quite some more. Ugly announcement where comes ugly frown. Yeah, caught transit, Kuma Numasi. There are something, baby. It's a baby.
You hear that say? Hear that say?
But I think for the final aspect, message. So now that the party has decided to vote for it, what is his view on that?
Whoever wins. So I'm far may ye pesamin kuminya. One far may ye say independent dignity. Woman dim nyansa. Ya the amam intimi will be a yebi. Open ya who some down. I would never be on crop for my ready and I have a sika, Mon Famramen publishing books, MWAP a party, any gun. I am not ready. Then BAWUMIA, I change the bell Kufu Adum Pokrano. And I do 12 o'clock. Now, let me framing qua. Yow, when I bet my way. And of course, it got to a time and this in the studio. One day, boss, Adomako, no, I could can sakaka. Get to a pet. So also remember, men talk you, but men touch out mentally. At the good room, baby.
Thank you so much. Nanapia, but one question now. We answer we time nini na ya fan one question pe na we let.
Ferris Mitchell was now far more.
Me pacho enu so kra to bo aso kwamna ni fe nu so nyabotre enu so nyabotre.
A lawyer, ya di na nyumre Mitchell pa lawyer. Now what to say?
Onya metiase, mo pa bunti.
Amen. The biano, a bonfire mount. Now, when you answer away, no. Now, who said, Wakuma no dear, long time no. MPP, Wakuma, why dream, Bibiano, MPP. I follow what check. Nayana coming for number, but Minya. Yamishra, what say? Maybe I may go about because since 2016, ye bar power no. Tembia woko my FM na wokasa. Tembia me follow because wokasa nkwan eyenim die ma me papa na. The far back you wokasa. Tembia me ye papa. Na ye kofa communication ani akofa your friend is saying Abuabia Samuel ya what radio station no abu state it's job say the chairman and then amunya communication papa modi papa we na the bia what station obi you know what but ya papa ya Adomako Baafi for kasa nka abofo na yimucha kasa ni ade ma me pen once me pen asa obi a obi ma me bi o tivem etie na asem na wo kana ti nanso ebi mo kotena radio station ni e kasa e won ye ba be chibofo akese mami a wo tivem mu na na se ye ni ebi a wo ti bebi a wan ko school da no o kasa no o ti o ba enwa nanso no ye papa lawyer Adomako Baafi the wo be si a church nsem mu no abruwa bi kurati baby anu wotwe ebe TV no because who say nyansani na ekasa no I didn't tell you parliament ni ebeta radio station TV station yanka ni chi na mo parliament wonwa wakwa kwosise monta ade no coach na makoka profo idi ame baya ame ba bebo wa pa
Yo yeah that's it
some no niam we nyina no na mani
all right
number I think pia be baga de piano uta makuma so na me bomb fire say one day do we pay what you in your fight share won't me am baba
mu invite no se mu invite na obeba se mu invite ni je
yeah invitation no mo back cry and crying
wow you see oh Charlie Pat we dey here ye dey bro
yeah invitation no mo buy and crying
program no yeah call no side ni e ready nyame be ye enim se my doctor ebeye president a point bi aso ye fa ye sabe kan me dem me call last question let's go
yo yeah that's it
me dem me buy
yo
rabe ball
yeah that's it yo me de be ma yeah me de be ma sorry sister Ellen me pa cho we there enne woni ya na program ni na ewie sister Ellen and then only I in area, but overcome be ana mimbisa the next person no na ana
send the next person in casa.
Me pacho you. Kwabna ni fan your question pacho ade no me no question and nkofo bibrigu ase. Why me srem pe.
Yo, dey abuja ko mama jone me na mo tse.
Obi ahun ye me ni am yanko.
Sure that to be ahun ye.
Obi ahun ye.
Me question here dey ba ko me ni bi pe. What that do? I said before, you bet 2024 election, you bet talk. I'm out of the.
But one question now, that's the way.
Saturday, I did be a Adomako Baafi, my dad was a car. or the tone of all the assemblies, district and municipals, no, a juma my year and why in booklet. Not what my communication for can you take another one?
Monica, me too. Yeah.
Now, the American say, Yamia Doctor Muba, but say, they are being prepared.
Amen.
Let me be with the moon eyes with the part in the Ghana. But am I, Madam?
All right, yeah, that's a Kabeni Fana, Yaten and Kano. Or say now a Jume be a way, we are San Kabe compiling Numa, Nana Dubai obeying in our constituency near the idea. So unfortunately, no, like the support are now went to me and Yanin and Tino. It didn't come to fruition. Now, so Bompire say, Unyame Adom na or the Dache Hene, BAWUMIA Ba, Unyame be paid out the West baby at near my papa womb and yen be a free mono. Wait to me the Adom parts in a part enough and into my paper. Remember, me lady C, me pacho your question now we end to us.
Thank you. Good evening, sir, and lawyer. Lawyer Pacho, and Crawford Bisa questions they bring them to me direct media to a different arena.
Okay.
The Pacho say looks as if NDC for ne per se, Omongagi ye na yen to me and Katampo or social media so. Uber TikToker, Sisia or ye bra build the account in do baby are no magic. Into me pamocho Sisia then more and a more ya sister and we come on so. I move it to me abuama a protected TikToker the account. Send a beya moon to me high agent send some George Peso ye.
Honorable Pacho, Ote.
Aye.
It's about the attacks on our TikTokers, and they are even asking me how can the doc, somewhere higher pa. Yeah, who say a platform not to say Mumu be bass was just telling no bass why it has who say platform near correct pepe no now almost started in the bonnet. Obeka ya Sam George Beka say Omodio Monsaka over some 700 accounts. Omo and no diverty abuse near there. Ubisa said there na be. Edian a move to me aye. Edian, I mean, what's the way forward? Some move to me they're protected. Yania, your TikTok especially or Mojiji accounts.
We know a genesi a such a minimia a ama. Yes, ya buano anuswa, udidin chesu. Inti a penny4 and a beca. The atosumi no no. The micramin in bibi ewa mwa. And yen same yan de twabonting. Yes, the opamo in America tour. Also, so no unya. But they make a sort of say, I had to go on more. Information crown, yensa cania diadeno. It be a classified. And manimu ye come with the betu. A bedroom next year noa, and this for 1 year him mono. What enter so cranamam for support. But for now, dear, and kakra a fen MPP. Yahu aye akono. Inti now see it me a match with time. In this particular issue, no, of twofold. And penny for ebesi swagina. Ye tosumi no. In some reborn so swa and yet been fan tuja. It will be a vampire, Minister Bambo. But it's here, Chremono. I'm quite to say, when Yakupon Ebusa Kane, so way was about my brother's keeper. And then Yamaka chance, oh, yeah, Papa and Quenimunte. One more himself, one baby down of Fuguyama, Omun Chateau. Intiniam Bay and say, intimidation. I want to say, in the Fuguyama, Boxabi. Not Ninia or not Ninia Baku, or no Ghana, have Boxabi or no smell friend Adam Kodeka. What in the dida?
As a history, yeah, I've read that.
That be near Bruno. I said, you need Adam Kodeka. Yes. Nidini Fuguyama. So, Anna, then Saturn to copy a brochure friend of Fuguyama. 1 2 years, ya own the foam team. And 2 women so moon chafe. In TNDC Bano, one base intimidation, any all sorts of tricks. And that has been their stock in trade. But a brand so and a brenaso. A brano a so and a brenaso. And social media, radio station. Yes, some aspect of the tools of political communication.
Yeah.
Thought yes, house to house count. My trust I to me I listed about 30 aspects of them were. Me Adomako Baafi cast on my main call radio so made me favorite never what to pay to. Now say me coach here na me treasury me try me thesis meeting in my stop. Now a actually my thousands of prominent people, the young and old, they be no much very me. One more clan yeah me de air book we so just say anything obi a we political communicator na so bebuano. I was so Daniel no ma open boato abono no one so open be betima kosie. We have so many tools under political communication. We cannot even finish exhausting them.
Okay. Okay. All right. Yo. Bediako. Pacho Fadia bra. Na from that no men from Pacho after all no I call Africa nama from Africa no so my journey our hano. And then from there we will come back and finish with less money. Brian was sent me Pacho mute to why you said that you mute to why said the bear the how can it run him. Ya was ante the how can be a yeti. Why? Yeah. Don't worry. Ma oneso bedi akoma oneso kakra na voice no low. I feel the kasa yeah.
Okay. Now me say media no. Their role is to entertain and educate and be neutral. Now, media na can say we be declare particular because of the nature of Omejumano. But then dynamics in the exercise. But it means a media personality to send an agent to her. No to me back one thing clearly. Every can say MPP them informant I hate them. Now, your general secretary. I was somewhere when I say me reporting my G. I'm a same way mama make a discussion because medium now here Juma woman. And I Juma also know Embrawo. The journalist Babu say I hate this political party. Then I general secretary or ya. Make this one Babu thing I will come say. But I'm patrolling me mama.
Me general secretary no o ye minu yakuma. Me pena sempa me ubu di mano. But I say ye me send a test eko kika bi kire no. Enko ba se mo ye nyini chemo ye wo experience chemo. Na mo ma no nkire se me mfa tumi embra. Onya ya wo of ayo de so hene no na paniti ase.
Sa.
Enti na Ghana ha ba bia no si esi hene a o ya kura na yo mpanimfo. Na me frɛ wo a o mfa me dan ba bi. Ono na na bi mo ni hwan no you don't call them for them to pick.
Look at that.
You akra de no ye. You akra de is a good person. Na minim de ntra aka no. He's somebody I respect. But then no we send a test or be respond ya no ye busy. That is a minister say na wa ba mu ye dwa na ye busy. And now ba fie no e fe de fro abefa. Ye di nyansa na botumi ho ban. Oh. And in said the worker no openika no me no ya adwene na media naturally omo ya MPP and na MPP so ni party ya adwuma to safeguard the interest of the media na criminal libel law colonial masters na the criminal libel law by but Rolling Star no implementing ya pa nipa fa hu ye wo mo ko da prison kofo a campaign or can say oba obeyi afri ho ampa kofo ba o yi free ho and the Kufuado as Attorney General. I think we owe media no, they owe us some respect and glory, praises. And they are now come back. They are tossing you since independence. I see GID. Na media, you need press conference. J. Kufuor and the best established the press conference. So I say, a press center, a bank GID. Ewo UK embassy honum. Start here. Enti niema MPP aye de aboa media no eso. Them doing it is one thing, and then entrenching it, cementing it with a good relationship is another. Any paben ye you omo, omo ni media no koye. Pesika kwa nankura bi achedi. Enti me ngunu media bi se me ngunu se media bi ta MPP o. Captain Smart, yeah, you can say we. Captain Smart, me, or respect me, abroso, Jantua, or respect me. Me, nibi, my mom be by a relationship. It is out to go. MPP ni crown. A time was MPP press conference on several occasions. On Man FM Beko, Movement TV Beko, yeah, you are more free.
Wow.
Yeah, Babro, one more Babro, no. Near sister hostile media. Here, dear Kufu Adwechi. One more bar, one more report to that. Nanya Kabani San Assisa, yen Syria callers, any and MPP, young communicators near training woman, the ABCs of reporting. And can someone daddy? Walk of out time for another number, or ban was side per diem. Who aside information about could you to the plane with the coy? Serious? Ain't in as much as I say, Jan Tramony at the other year now or more SSS. No, Yenny media no yen to 2 or more ye. And so, arguably, a Kufuado name a president or Triasicako media pa. The Yabusa says canaway. Or young Quaji, I know any one more contrast near PP, and then Quadabi could not be some Numusia. Namely, be pure mocha. Yes. Yes.
Anyways, TikTok for Akenipe 2. Timu, hold on. Let's finish with Africa people. No. DNA. Me pa chawuna udin ka join and we are now Sister Monica. So then the question about na fe ya jealous Monday na kwesi edu esifo. We all know sana na we and they say Joe esifo. I was expecting you to join this conversation, but I didn't hear from you. Meaning why you busy you said then you, but I didn't hear from you. DNA Pacho. Let's listen to you.
Thank you very much. Can you hear me?
Yes, please. We can hear you.
Great. Thank you for a wonderful show, a very great guest, a great host, and a great show. I'm calling from, or I'm speaking from Bronga region in Ghana.
Okay.
Yes. I just have, there was a question, and permit me to speak English, okay?
Yeah. Speak English. English. Monica, Monica, mute to phone.
I think there was a question that was put to the guest, and then I think Madam Ellen Dekon about helping to resolve this problem of I don't know whether it is the government or some tech hijacking or basically closing down those people social media. I think our guest gave the appropriate answer, but I want to flip the question over. And I think at this time, the question we should be asking ourselves is, what are we doing? You, the host, okay, and we, the audience who is listening to this rich information coming from the guest, okay? All of us will testify that the kind of illumination that he has provided, the kind of knowledge, there is some feedback.
I'm telling Monica, mutino. Satan so say obekasa, mi ankasa mbebi you. So when you saw on mic now, okasa ebema feedback into trying mutino. Say edu so say obekasa. Then I will unmute you and then we can hear you. Why, Mr. Monica, Mr. Any demora. Sorry, boss. But Kasa.
Yeah, thank you very much. Brongafo, we have patience for some of these things. So, so you realize that we for some of us listening from the villages, we are privileged to be hearing from some of these stalwarts like Adomako Baafi, like Dekon. But the question we should be asking ourselves is, what are we doing? You, the host, and we, those who are listening to. Okay. Now, there was a point that was made by the guests that now people, and I think some of the audience, some of my colleagues also made that point, that now people go and sit and then they'll be bringing out highfalutin, big grammar, okay, that people do not understand. Okay. Now, I want to also switch it a little bit. It is not just only speaking big grammar. But there are also people who are fascinated. Their fascination is with appearing with the elites in society. Okay, the traditional media. Okay, going to sit on the television. Okay, with those known celebrity, hosts. That is where they want to appear. But for these ones, okay, who appear on those stations and at the same time recognize that we, the mole down here, okay, they will want to come down and also bring the message to us. What are we doing? You and I, you the host. In fact, you've handled this program for almost 1.5 hour. You have not appreciated people like Ellen Dekun, who is always here preaching, okay, speaking to the grassroots. You have not acknowledged somebody like, how do you call it, Kofi Tonto, who you will call him day and night and you'll be available. You have not acknowledged somebody like Gordon Asaribidiaku, Mr. Kojo Asafua Opoku, Adomako Baafi. These are people, when you call them, okay, even in their busy schedules, they'll get back to you. And they recognize that we, the grassroots, Bob no rank for no, we are human beings, and they are bringing the message down to us. So it is time for us to begin to name and praise. It is big time for us to begin to name and praise. So this message is to you, the host, and for us, the audience. Wherever we find ourselves on the social media space, let's praise these ones who are coming down and speaking to us and giving us the message. They are the people who are getting the work done. They are actually doing the work. Let us mention and acknowledge them. Okay? So that when we come to power, they will have positions and be able to handle or address some of these challenges that we are talking about. This is my only submission I want to add to.
All right.
And greetings from Bronga Hafo.
Thank you so much, Bronga Hafo. Now, said the all can say and Crawford, social media, omo go omo ho anaso omo ba form ni e ba be di agro omo ni e ba be kasa no. Yambo omo abaso. Na samasha for some time now, every show be a me be no see me we are. Ana me be start and I'm say me ba na we ya me bobon Crawford be din at the door mase. And I think say no and I opet them and more of it or say yeah more of it na encourage you more ba but even Endra I actually had the whole list the last time I had the whole list and I read all of them until or saying crying say yes so yes I did no na boost to one more omuja omu bibia oba na sebe omuni ebedin komo no etume bua omo well Monica won edu so a obebisa question no wasi form o edu so a obebisa question no wasi form Sergio Esifo me pacho wo de me no na ebewie nti ma me mbisa Lesmon on fan the question number na question fan the question number na just a minute TikTok for na wie and then I can finish with we honorable for him to go and eat. Why? Lesmon me pacho
catch it. Hello.
Yeah, yes, pacho kasa.
Catch it, Monica say me pen voice at TNT. On kasa. Aye. Unya bufu mfiri on kasa. I love to listen to a voice.
Side join BOI. Now, Adomako Baafi wants to hear your voice. All right, thank you. Last one, please. One question that you have for our guest for today.
Okay. Let me proceed. Mr. Adomako Baafi, he's one person. The style of thought is now obeying the Ghana is unique. Now, let me just say about platform. So, you see, every young Ghanaian, our person who venture into politics now, use taking the style of Adomako Baafi as a political lifestyle. Or somebody you will never see him fighting on the media. He's one person now. He's very loyal to the party. He never fight about goodies, about monetary terms. This man has been in the podcast space for a very long time. Very long time. Now, it's not about trying to have some space. Sorry.
Yanko.
Sorry. I'm muting. I'll ask my question, but I just want to give some aesthetic compliment about Adomako Baafi. Every young chapper who please. Don't go in as something that you want to get something from it, as you want to gain some kind of monetary terms, and I say material stuff. Because Adomako Baafi, he has been in the podcast space for a very long time. He went into the podcast space as a lawyer to the party, and to render service to the party and to the Ghana as whole, as a whole. It may the mission amongst personally it's service to mankind and service to humanity. Now the question is say you talk about 2024 no? And say now two political parties affair MPP and DC. Now after the elections, NDC winning elections, and I was asking myself, and I want to ask Adomako Baafi, do Ghanaians consume NDC messages than MPP? Main case just for 2024. I want to ask, Ghana no, a political arena no, and a political space no. Do Ghanaians they really consume NDC messages and I say than MPP? And I say Ghanaians as a whole no, they love the political party of NDC because they're too bad. You will not see the kind of messages. You will not see messages that are heart wrenching. You will not see messages that maybe for fraud. And I say it can bring some resolution to anybody's lifestyle. And as anybody, they will just make a certain mantra. They will just make trolls events and make any campaign messages be. But yes, to Ghanaians consume those messages and vote for them. And I want to ask, said Ghanaians no, they don't really vote on party colors, and that's they really consume any message, despite how the message looks like. That's my question.
All right.
Medase. Opening. So many dynamics go into political communication and the strategy needed to formulate them. But it appears to say NDC is a bit ahead of us. Your invisible hands be on more. System no free mukra ma enipa untoyenia. You always get this poor a. They claim they know, but what the totua they are empty. And these are the elements that over the years in one more political space, they don't go out, they are always in their comfort. Yet they assume said the omunimuno. And not a grassroots with me. But policies, just like its political communication, a local. And pennyforce who pinch and artist a quarter boa. Nanipa na wuna boso kaini na odif o formulate a yidia manano. You don't go there. Any partners were yelling there, Kuni Adomako Baafi, yes, sorry, and I'm there. People meet us and tell us their issues, What kati womo? Oh, yeah, manifesto, you don't integrate them. And maybe an work of fire, you for the better on the accurate. Yeah, then then political messaging, any its delivery is also another. Ninjano, it's about time. My young research. Minister Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA, men preme me de komano, no ono so ahwem. Minia amade kumemani bi, ono so no ahwem. Meme mampanifo bi. If they like it, it may interest you to know, sir, to date, you don't even have a single document. Any training young crop for, including the communicators. Our training mostly is based on impulses. Ni akofa ni pana be jina oye trainer. Onu akro jina on mukwa the line of delivery, any presentation, any content, ultimus wanu kra no hia ya research almost will be training omo no. You have not been decisive. You have not been very intentional. You have not been deliberate when it comes to those issues. Adie ba kunso akutia yen ni say. MPP, any NDC no. Areas omotoma NDC no. They are poor and even poorer. Areas they toma MPP no. They are not so poor. And the implication is say Ashanti region on a toma amabedi MPP. MP. Obane homodin dada. Wanko school nensu odidwa oska o na bosuom. Enti so obedi MP. No one fabu amanua. Ono way so enlightened say your master abeba fie. Unlike other areas that are falling for NDC, one they intentionally create poverty in their areas. Into a bano man one see the Quran. There's a Jesus Christ and now Muhammad Abesrano. So they are deliberate. But young Crawford, they are more sophisticated, very intelligent, very hardworking. Obianso dynamics netesano. You cannot take them for granted. It is the and share the dynamics in our areas. Anyhow, we can also enlighten those in the NDCs. I'm afraid. Do election. The same message, and I would call stronghold. The same message, and I would call opposition stronghold. There be. Once you are doing everything possible to create apathy in the opposition stronghold, what would you try to really immune them against infiltration and tell them why you use positive motivation for your stronghold and you use negative motivation from the opposition stronghold. But you upon Kromanemi call your voter region. I was more or less a consultant. Now you call you share communication for the kind of presentation Kojopon in Semami. The then minister, a year doctor, the name has just eluded me. That was my friend. I wish you are always here. Or no, I didn't know cancer. I know I know your mirror. Ibingo. And will be so about Nadia Cotrao. And those who are filled with pretenses, a dominating political landscape. Tinipa Bako, when I'm slim, or Namha, Meya Jidi, any other. But between 2009, 2016, we worked as a united force.
Okay.
Kasano ya dosuno. Chidema me brio no mo. Anything I make can say. I was saying by now. There is serious partner. Now yet me I short analysis and communication.
Yeah.
So that we take stock of our strength, our weakness, the opportunities, and then the threats.
All right. I'll say you've answered the question very well until otherwise. Mr. Bonsu, so we're doing fast. We no tally time, no call. We are quick.
Mr. Bonsu, do you correct that to about how issue about
former defense minister, a year more committee on what you say. And for so dear to her commission, and not a would be dear to her commission, a catching my end. A year now call your chance for so. A year now, and people for a fossil, now call your whatever, and you know, a father's number in the air fossil, another day, and you know, more your house because of that. If you move by ever how catch ya, as a woman now, you're thinking.
Okay. All right.
May I say, dear member party executive, Meno, we are Papa Mecca, we are Bonia Mecca. A buy no only a press conference. If you will commend them, but and so doing the press conference is one thing. Now, be on no go so. What is the guarantee? Say, be a go so, or a half mem, what achievement here, what one fear, what one after, and now be a wobinduri. Or better press conference. It is about building strong and robust relationship with the media. No, upon just a click of a button, when you have a pick into your press conference, will be by a day or two, not elastic. I say, so how do you integrate the communicators? And you say, when a strong point, but be able to be a new crowd and highlight it, repeat it. Short yes, repeat it. Rather than some content radio, so where they are me chairman me when you are not the obidum be and anano craning quine. Hey, communication baby, I don't know. Open here, you make Yano Nano say moche me, yes, wabuao. But rather than so becano and Chiano divert it, so minor a woman, the Kufadu Giant United Front, and never be a codrono at the Abetia Kumunipa. But don't say it just a vacuum. Them as a ha and then the Akosuni into a man when you pay. And now a mania, and Panifuba catches or mobile. You better pad and crofo will be promising free SHS. Or the aquadurity pad or Chabaku and Chebi. Stikan one word. A few of us had their budget room. May per se and Kayan crofo busa say. Now last year, no. Enya ye kwa didie ma ya ye de bi koka ho. Last year part mo che ba ko pe. E be pe mo ne. Ya nti biem. Part no so mo che no, enyu obi a nya bie. Mo share school for boss mo amoko university first year university student you betuam school fees. School our own tier school fees quite 4,000. E ba ye no, mo sha ajake system no. Ama nkura me bre no, ent me register. O mom register ye no, the onya highest 2,000. E be 15,000. And into politics no, emre bia no, research across the globe they say rationality is always preceded by emotionalism. My emotions no nyadwuma. And if you want to do politics effectively, Abraham Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Tell me what ebia ahafwa. But then my research team no the bar. Na in order of importance and a pyramid, you know, na yet top. Now Yes.
Okay. Kwesi do for Ubi and Pacho quick. We this will be the last one. One break to you'll be the last one because oh, but wait there, Mr. Break to Nana dear Mr. Tienema Mintima, Mr. Makwesi Mount just one pay. Kwesi, Pacho, unmute yourself now quick, because so I went out to say or so I break me Pachopi. I answer next time, friend now. Akwesi as the Potemenka. Akwesi Temenka. Break to the question back up there be.
Minia Ferris. Mania son Namatia, the word Mamina, Menam Quasina, Namitima, the dead.
Oh,
Mia Adomako, Mebra Penny, Na Minia Bahamans also. You dance so well.
Thank you.
My pap. And the maybe some question bia, Nadebia, Metiwana, MPP Damakoma Sono. Meeting Busa said, why is he Minia Adomako Baafi for far? Biasamwa. Debia asem ma busa me ho busa.
Me kura we bisa me da.
Me 7-day advantage akobi pen but say there me just kakra. You know, ya tre kasa. Said you be sinim penimfo akasa. And sometimes no me na say me nwe ka asem bia no kwa na touch makoma. Obi busa na sa tense professor bi was busa na person bi say e die nti na obi e lecture na obeye politician wudi a short time na wanya me ho fieta binu ya ferret enye ahunya die nti na die MPP akio
Debbie
but Ghana yedi
sir
the same thing me bra Adomako ama binu ya ba rakope se benye de obedi nti but oni bie enu nti ana koma no yedi MPP si enim se on na betima so o man no Timano Jetia me de betwam anse. Mese minua wakasa bebre nimdie na wo kasa no ye de wo enye se obi osoro ya wose da bi. Wan hwe ada bia wo be kasa abekwa ahemfofo akura nim kura betwajan. Because ye kasa yisua. Ye de entetia sufrifie. Timese ahodi omanya omde support doctor no. Do maka nyina eye Yempai Bonina and say Yankopon Mwa na doctor Omudina Chino MPP for delegate no fanamra. Na si benya to me no and from so be I come no I shall say a correct mistake in an MPP a bear crab. Intermediate me by a basobody and I'm demand say Miniano Uncle Swan answer in Pipo a better what you must know or Yano Bino yet you are far but you're here. Ama you dance so well. Omo boy djuma. Mo mama abamu mu. No ready to be back at Tiamo. Mo koso ana mo support oni biefo. Na Nyankopon no obeshiramo.
Yeah, that's it. Akwesi Edu, I gave you the opportunity, but Wamba, they say he wants to go.
Hello.
I Akwesi said it. Yes, Akwesi.
Yeah, Felix.
Yes, Kwesi.
Mechonga.
But
Medeka kra mekan say meda lawyer ase meda Adomako Baafi in fact ma kan nyina
okay
benya sopa
okay
MPP e party bia yakuma e de akire pa engineer ko so mu na ya na high pi asisia no mesre say yen account for no party no yen share yen kasa mu yie yen share yen kasa mu yie
okay
eso an say near e koso no enya me de
okay
say me bo pompo e ko me chia me hwe ko beje pon ene afoko no mu di ntia eso so ne wo mo no enne hwe nia Kennedy Japan
asem we wa
so party executive mo nka hwe nkyere Kennedy ade ha me pa nti me hyerɛ mo
yo
yem pere ye enye dwuma MPP party no
yo
because yen yakoma di akyire pa
okay
party
all right that's
it pa na dwuma pa
that's it Mr. Adomako Baafi lawyer Esquire Obi honorable to be honest with you why are there your final word na fi yen na was na into me and sorry so Sergio hold on
near Edikai near Edikai and penny posse the edit to we have found to a yechi intino the Edikai I have hello
yes boss Bacho Kasa honorable Kasa
Edikai no me met you for say I'm not a lawyer yet. I am a communication. Oh yes. Obusa ma obekani nyina kire way back at school nyina no. Na me was adding no. Though I've studied a lot, I'm not a lawyer yet. Oh. I don't want to incur the wrath of the lawyers.
Yes.
They will remember communication there. At least 3 masters there. Yeah. Research there. Even my professors who are now teaching me, one more sometimes they marvel as to the research I made ever. In Tiaja, I hope that's him. I mean, Chirimusa. They are tossing you. Now, I'm saying, Kofi so ASDNE. Kofi SDNE.
Ama de be a me no we amotie na mo se san krofo ni bi. Say that Yesu kan no se mo no se ye hwemo.
Enye Yesu na kan eye asuafo no. Eye acts.
Yes.
Ahamanfo a wo mu no asuafo no so mo se Yesu nkrofo no.
Nkrofo ni.
O kan the book of Acts no chapter 2 go in na ni nyina no. Wo be hu sa ayi no. Na ama de no de there me then say on nyina ba bia nka say Yesu aye ne bone. Ye wo no tumu. Enti say nipa na aye ne bone a menim say obeba. Wa beka ho. Ye twaso bienu aye ampese meka edichia amanfo pa ne say. Ye party no de kakre wo mu no nyina koye say. Say say uni pani adue. Ye wo council of elders. Ye wo mpanimfo a wo mo tra mpanimfo na ase. Ana akufo adomo ni yeru hakma mo no na ye safo adu nkwada and then ye ni mentorship e wo party nu eniti di abrantie bia akoma ye no no ye na ye ni empamfo yi ya safo mafo 2016 campaign bia no amene na nkoni Eastern region so at a point people thought ni offer asene me ye wi ni wie ya no akofa ni offer asefo ni mamienu frabrochiri we no be ye snitch deputy and no be ye substantive and we call NCA wafantima nko amamida na ya dan wafrem se wutume enye buo ne ode mu omo a panifo ni nyina obia prema ne de enti ye ne a sebe ye nananom ye wofanom anhye da anyu omo ni ya to ajeje mu ana kufu ado a ono so beka se we de enkra yi adwuma de ma be so me die ni no ono so no otie na busuafo ene ya to ajeje mu enti party no ne ma ya ha ye de di kan passionalism. Number 2, a poor mentorship and answer the absence of mentorship.
Okay.
So you community year a bebo. Now the yakano. Yabia unu say, enya MPP na ne no ko, enya BAWUMIA. Nebom ginu unu say, the BAWUMIA ntimi ama. Ghana ene beluso. Me penny no eka nsem say akamfo no hwe yi. Ensem bi onu mu a, wo de adwempa na eka, but obi bekọ akosom. Senkrofo bi on ma support BAWUMIA pa na meka se me mitu mi asantini 100%. Afijasi ascore enya mesomo a kamitimi di akonya me bra pani na di akonya woye asokore manhene SKB asante subiri krobia oye na kwamu hene o manhene kwamu hene me fie ne wo thought yake enti me menye asantini fa me 100% me BAWUMIA chi ne ama ukwa wanchia ufradi shifie watanachi entino ya sa nipa ba kwa na mienu bi ono ne mpotwa didi entino okoka bibi atia BAWUMIA na ya nhwe yi no kwa kasa kamfo nhwe yi na yakọ hadwen kakra ye beso ne mu wa upe bia no BAWUMIA ba wo ba no Obama nkranfo Obama Obama sirimfo Obama amunafo Obama semafo so ono ba wi a eno betimi en boldin other minority tribes no say oh tani ye ma BAWUMIA no ta ne be ya maye na ye de otumfo nya ne ba ne BAWUMIA na okani bi asantini bi che ba yi otumfo
Debbie
ah
Debbie
aha ye tadachi ne chere beta na chi enra ye tadachi ye nyiri mada ye na mienu suma fidie na mienu na ahwe woti ase emra LD dombu abai fakabo ya tokalio momini dumbie tolon na anom loya lasanom aliu mama nom wa mu nyina ni BAWUMIA na papa momini BAWUMIA nom kunje party ni si wonom ya enya Northern People's Party omde bebo NLM mo no samle no ya nyi omu akwade a ye ntrase am ye nya ye pamu ye BAWUMIA chi sunsun mu ne honam mu
yo that's it etiefo yeah Mr. Yaw Adomako Baafi do na friend a British lawyer and then enya na ye ne twetwe nkomo yi na aseda kese pa PC pa nkoma sister Ellen amade ko Mr. Ellen ene onyame nhyiraw me wie program no so a mefrɛ wo WhatsApp na me ne we di nkomo onyame nhyiraw say ne o ka say oni ye be program na bom ampa na data board den oni ye gina so for 3 hours 26 minutes unja yimu na eno no ahye me nkran asan so abomaba so
na ade ba ko a ewo ama ho ne se ama ye metwatwa mu twa emra ama ye se oba women organizer no mi ankasa me kutia no because na madwini nyina ne se ama nyansua ne ma mebre but enne se ama yinanim so okọ women organizer
gajinem
wo mu se mi miaba ene ema ne mienu nyina ha okum sen ne ade enso nka ama o ba bi di but oba kane no na ye kan ye se onto de bo no wo di ahobrase asom Dɔhwɛ nkrofo bi a mo deputy ne de omo kyerɛkyerɛ na wo hwɛ ama ɔka abrɔfo ɔka twi a ɔka twi ye de animu kwa radio so a ye de animu na ne spec da ne hwene so no wanya hobrase ye de ye no minim sɛ BAWUMIA ma ne nye kwada ye nso se ho yi de ye nyina ebɛko bi
yes
na mega make ne sɛ BAWUMIA wo ye victim of so many circumstances abotre ne wodo a yenyama akufo ado a eduru baabi emo mo wure fi ne bi no ebi ana BAWUMIA nya ne saa tumi no de nyame nti ye bɛko de ama no emo papa bebre ye be yiro papa ye because tomre bi na kanfo nipa bebre ba etimi ma ne tirim ye ne de ebi na to ye no say ye sorry pastor na akufo ado woni wabusia de mo ye no hadwene a ebi a ketimi boy party no ho ban nti BAWUMIA ye do no ye no so no ko nya saa adwene no asa saa adwene bi o dia ene oduru ba bi a onyi nto ndwene hey
David, Doctor there, I can boldly tell me I've experienced him just like you have experienced them. I know say things to be different. Sister Ellen, thank you. Lady C, great you now. Mo back mo din kan ba so dem questions ba here and na me damu na say. Na Mr. Adomako meda wase pa. Onyame ya adoma mema me producer ene wakasa na yape one Wednesday bi na odi books no abedom yen wa ha na watumi a kyerɛ yen political communication so kakra na yeso ye de ahye you to dwom na yetumi de akon ekopen NPP ene Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA ntino ye da sepa say na otumi join here
ye ho nhyamo pi
yamin sharp ye da sepa ye that's too much. All right nti etiefo your guest no why ade pa why ade enya agro Sister Ellen no one okay Sister Ellen crash so that's okay. Me pacho mo ma men yes announcement we announcement we ya na Seju o de wa no abatum na afi ye the program ni na abewi yes I wanted a final word from Sister Amma, but it looks like she came off because I don't think she actually wanted to really talk and That's how it is. Mr. Remo said the Medin Kakano program ya muhui nye nya sorry ya ne ahyehyɛ na abetena ho nkrofo bi egu akira omubo nnuma mayen said ya one of the callers no be hyen nkuran say one a wo adnya opepa aba ye page so omni ye di dwuma no mayen fa omaseda enye den enni ya no nti chairman Jane so de bia mebodin me da say de ni na no ye ba wo na ase a utumeboa chairman Jane Sasari bidi akwasem na making Alexander Lionel also made that say I feel so Reverend Tim Fojo yeah say Mr. Kofi Tonto also yeah that Sister Ama and then we be Juma Gordon Asaribidi, we are still waiting for you to come back, but today we are giving you a shout out. Only here started here, no only here we and Ujana Koye into Mr. Science Sobrana. Let's hear from you fully. Mr. Kwadun Safwa also here that's energy expert and Mr. Adomako Baafi. Thank you so much. I feel so about academics. So I said the last mekano yeah metanase and kasakeke. Yeah tenasia research near Diakum. And unti the hero of the day. Yes, Mr. Bediako. The hero of the week. This week in excuse me to say the hero. Dr. George Domfe, lecturer, economist at University of Ghana. Dr. George Domfe, anka enano oyama Professor Jampo atenebe binka. Na minim waya umususo nimu. Minim waya TB3 for nususo nimu. Na sanko mu jana no utumi hwe ne kakra ansa no mbepata ntokwa na omapata. Na so enne we dwane a ochena ye bechena abono. One of my favorite Dr. Frank Bano that I also saw as a Gempa. And this man I'm dying to actually bring him on the page. Professor Isaac Boedi. I'm dying to bring him here. Dr. Joshua Zato Yadase say also no utumi don't have don't say obeboa and yet to me my communication nako. I feel so partners I any omo juma Felicia Debia Mibo din wa Rita RD show. Monka samo so obo juma pa OBBAB. Dibia wonyansa onim bibia ye and ya na ono so no follow no. Raz Media no so sa Raz Media so say opese utie Felicia ana the Diva show Friday, Saturday and Sunday mema winfi RD show Sundays and Tuesdays and Raz Media Rastaman throw one stone on also the Thursday and I remember SKB TV on also no on Tuesdays and almost every day be an on or online and you know these are people I like to acknowledge now. Hopefully no semushi almost anamado almost asia my Mr. Marcus, I don't know, you have requested again, so let me pick you. I believe there is a reason why you joined. And on Facebook, YouTube for after say Joe a submission, no, we will be shifting it to TikTok to end with Sir Marcus. Sir Joe,
yeah.
It's my kitwe, my submission kitwe na mumuntu.
Yada Mr. Adomako Baafi ase yada na se pa na our friend and issues are more in most of it, you know, we allude to most of it. Na I want to confuse we be say questions are anka me discuss, but mampeda me kind there.
Okay.
The master me kwa menyo aka. Da no MPP communication no. Yet na ma NDC for your pay setters. No, and one was set to pace and that's sabio. Yes, I say indefinite firm. Into no, a ma, our friend, and one summer working in no, or subla or ya sublima effect, or a month for trim. Catch the Moko Ghana April this year, right from airport to Mifie, Obia Mokonto Kodama na MPP, Yahon Yakono. Nadina no, and summer workano. Or NDC for one propaganda, no, on our stick, ma or cheddar a wire on way. Mokre ma a beba metse, many one debate in an own cacao, Nazi, Nina, no, there, young communication, no, or to sim kakra. And no members running there, over set up a very strong communication network. Now, ya set pace, Says ya MPP, NDC bar name. There have been so many opportunities, all than can to a press conference. To them, Sami if you pin crowd of over obey a press conference. And so, got so many opportunities, ya miss boat, yet now yentuman carry. And so, though NDC or Abemo, and still will behave to them a opposition. No way propaganda. And so, Nina yet now yentuman carry. Nina no ember. No, na Ogensian. Into no mama kind of yabo modern near pace setters. Na ya 30 pace na so obey possible anka at some stage menya Mr. Adomako Baafi benya contact na me na treaty adwene nyama akra na ebie bi a all my dwuma me nyine bosu so ho no we use na expertise na odayadi ma no aba mfaso ama nyina.
All right. May I say, face off. You said, did you see the last statement? Name whose statement you are referring to? Was it our guest? Was it me? Was it a caller? Statement Ben Sana Oka. If you can clarify that, that would be good. Intino, may I say, Sejo, may that Obiase, Moamutumi Baya, Mobebuaini, na mebo, Dr. Domfe, Mebo Abaso, a patch next time, Memobi and so, Bonapampe man, after Tradiana Bona, no so. And sana sebe so mu almost so mu.
Our friend of boot to cry on friend of boot.
Oh yeah. On so sound way before I talk on some baby pata. My pata because I kwane the san ko tumi dini beatings pa na no pa be 2 times. No okona okokis na girls na aggressively na we humote.
No you mo there jump or sex offender. No one fan into sex offender
be on TV and radio. Ghana a joke. Yeah, Mr.
Ghana a sex offender. Although to sex offenders register. Although restrict the movement. Or a sex offender. Or in the baby or on your dog. Although restrict the movement. Or so anonymous. Now the monk of Winna Mahama. Or the why the one more position. Each Mahama this man. Or Cheddar Mahama Nankasano. Or in Pejinjan. I want me to say. So on your Pejinjana. Nkoye done a sex offender like Jampo. I'm in position. What's it? We young Kunaminchira Usuman. Each Mahama Nusubana oye. Behind that, more from my were a friend and sports Airwork Stadium. Now, everybody say Abaka Woma na wow for welcome out to Yema as a president. When some of the there na and no offer Crawford. Intino, what from Kofu Kokum Intino, no, there 60,000 people, and one big sports stadium. Into Hono and everybody interview. Every interview now ada for 1 hour. Each other Mahama ya bopi. I me say ya. Or ya bopi only me answer. Why you grind there's a one way Jenny answer wo fo. I me say ya. Intino, and bana yetimino. Import them no odiando. Obeda na mana ye. Na na BAWUMIA. Baby ma what Ghana could says ya Ghana why them akoko written. There is no law. Bibia basa a man webu to or there ye bo modern na NPP. Yes support munsu. Na in the air complacent. Na yotum nearing 2028 election. Na baby ma the yet Ghana kono. Yet Ghana ko. Na them sycophants. Na were from one then. Me use them wet in a cram them on. Na say na the bebma all the you want to know because and this that one shasina I was starting and this na papa behind second I can one history about area Canada into no
you may I say Sir Marcus, I see you join again. Is there something we missed that you want to correct?
Yeah. I think we are getting somewhere. Yana Papa Adomako Baafi, Oben. You see, the NPP for no, maybe I'm a cadet. ABR, Miss Moya, what's your party? The assumption was that we are elite. Yenkofa yeji yehuni, yeji yenanuni. Ghana funu bebre su wonyiminyansa nti yenwor kasa yenwon nkasa obu na enye dukwanado and ono no bama wati hanasi. But over the years nyama asesa kra ende mpanyimfo no bi mpo wo ho mpo a onenta ase no mo from anumpo yame debiana me advocate the PP as a political party cannot presume that all their communicators will speak in polite. A particular fashion.
It's not possible. It's not possible.
In Tidebia, so they will have their own preferences to lead the party communication. It means we have not recognized the dynamic nature of modern communication, especially dealing with Ghanaians.
Exactly.
In America, the idea that you're about to happen, okay, then we can handpick for strategic communication.
Exactly.
On your one.
Okay.
Mr. Mahama, what you want no near this phone. We on there. Send Biara a bacano, no matter how negative, backward may sound. There's a certain group of people who understand.
Sounds it, yeah.
Yeah, but I've experience. It may have a painful. You be a debut on Casano. No, Nesabaka is a fina. But a woman may find it very funny and will fall for it.
True.
Into and there, there's a certain group of people who are one good thing when you answer acting Bamuaba Casa. Obanama will be missing out some of the things. Yeah. Strategic.
Okay.
The idea that they appeal to a segment of Ghanaians who also believe that the fact that you are mute means you don't know your facts.
Facts, yeah. Okay.
In Paribu, there ensure determination even in your voice and your gestures. There, you are communicating.
At all.
Now, Mamencha Wadibi, the Madino, Professor Jampum Nadino. Why ya Magana fortunate there, one woman and Wakanoka. They were very loud, very insulting. That's something can work on. Captain Smart, too big, or catch the BAWUMIA bomb. The more I didn't know, NPP, a good number of young professors and doctors. Why did you know Nigerian because I didn't know it? But Ghanaians took him seriously.
Yeah.
It is a baby, not in a hawk, not Captain Smart, all kind of some children. No, Mr. Kachana, we are Gigi. It would have nullified something.
Yeah.
Instantly. Ayano, what is Jima?
Yeah.
Lastly, Dr. Donfe, for example.
No.
Somebody may say that, oh, why am paying for school in China the way the man? But the man didn't know it has sent a signal to the NDC propagandists, including all their professors.
Yeah.
There's a certain group of people coming up. In there, Dr. Zato, Aunt Naho, Jampo, Obedino Wachasam. When you know are doctors. Because the NDC people will weigh the psychology of the people, or even the way gentle. Until and some bitch they will keep mute and then Obama come and since NDC was started there, I don't know. It is no more going to be the usual business. And when the Professor Kwekwaza was started there, Satya, also universities, was started there, or punish lecturers who go because they are disgracing them. When did he
notice that?
Know that?
Or no, yes. Or no Kwekwaza, and when did he notice that nonsense? I'm finding some
where would they see? No question, I didn't sabi. One question,
They will have equal measure coming from the NPP side. Interview them. Woman, I am for what are you going to PP politics is strategy. And when we say strategy, it's about using available means, getting your ends, deployment. When we talk of strategy, a strategy is effective because not only you are employing it, but because it will have an effect on your adversary. That is what is called strategy. So when you are employing a strategy, you are not employing it for yourself, but how it will have an effect on your opponent. That is what is called strategy. Into the no communication, it is only for yourself. You are not solving the issue.
Okay.
How does that, your gentility, affect the communication of the NDC? If we are not doing that, we are not communicating and we are not being strategic.
Yo, medase pani mo amutumi join ye ni na kurasi ni bi na waba ase ho. Na mi ankasa nka mi mmia no. Say even your toilet in NDC is better than you. Say the way see aka no say. And no wonder. Also look what better thing is in NPP. All of you there are FOOOLS. Even my toilet in NDC is better than you. Nasio or said there's animals. THIS animals. Abuawe kwasia na rade abuawe. Oh, Jimmy say, Jimmy for say. Jimmy for say, I bet now. Spelling kra untumen spelling. Spelling keke po uni. Jimmy no where Jimmy. Jimmy no where Jimmy. Tesa eya na oma samia me mobo. Sebi anya hwe kra no me hu MPP stronghold be a cholera ekuom. Nanso mu nwan no mo sa NDC nwan no ebi ne amudie enti no sebi yo mpreduasa de bia cholera na ekumu asiakwa okwasia se o maame oi ofui yedase yedibesia. Thank you so much too for joining. Lady C, thank you so much. I'll meet you guys on some other pages later on. Challenge a day program. Ras Media, you are next. I hope sir you are ready. Wednesday, another edition of Political Zone, bro. Emily every year, to join here. To join here. Asoboni si ne boni fra no boni katum wona adwene ye ho boni dan boni refrain nyomode a wona pay na me wonam wona pay moja no moja yeshua amashe enti amen ani edibisi bye bye. I love you all. Aye.